I like Kate's take on that best. That was nice. You did the like wavy hand thing, and I can't move my hands that fast. I just can't.
That's funny because I seem to recall you recently brushing up on your juggling skills.
I did. You're right. For a very special project.
Fast hand movement.
It's the classic actor thing. If someone says, "So, can you do X skill?" and the actor goes, "Yes, absolutely," and then runs home and learns it.
10 minutes. And
although Scott actually can juggle, but it had been a long time since you'd done it.
Can we all just do a Pukajutsu PKJ blank?
Yes.
I'm the wrong way.
That makes me happy. Always has. Always will. Yay!
And I got a message today that my $1 resub, thanks to September, has gone through, which means I have a whole extra month of Pukajutsu emotes.
Oh, the Pook.
Did someone... Never mind. Sorry. I'm not going to call them out on stream. I think somebody subbed me to Pook's channel, and I would like to thank said person.
Yeah, it was might have been Dio.
Yeah, Dio subbed
somebody
me to Pook's
did,
channel
and
as well.
I now have those emotes myself, and I am
they
so happy.
sub-bombed
Oh, yeah. That's
the fuck out of Pukajutsu's
I don't know what you're talking
channel.
about. It was just a really normal week. Totally normal week.
It was crazy.
So I'm going to say, first off, that if you're in Europe and we forgot to warn you that daylight saving time for you ended, we're sorry.
Sorry.
But you're late.
See you in an hour.
We'll try not to
see
do
you at the
anything
rewatch.
interesting for the next 57 minutes.
Can you imagine if we did, though? Just like started the game, but then did nothing for 57
remember how we took 3 hours to open up the manse?
Yeah,
I do
we were
remember
doing
that,
a lot
like,
of things.
very clearly.
Hands
yeah.
were on knobs.
All right.
Swords were in slots. And nothing happened.
Bowls and chalices and trying to stick things into other
LARP.
things.
Oh my.
LARP. Shit. Anyway, the person who did the drawing, the illustration of that...
Or no, status LARP?
Status LARP, who did the illustration of that incident of people just being like, here? And John going, no. Here? No. Here? Yes. It still makes me laugh.
I like that version of John. That little cartoon.
The deity? The one, the only, the deity? The John Verrill?
I'm not a deity.
No, but you do play.
No, deities are
play
benevolent.
Deities of our lives. God damn it. Why
Oh,
hasn't
I was
anyone made
right
this?
there!
All right, guys,
answer.
hold the phone. We're making a new show.
Bye.
Hold my phone, quick. Ah, jeez, shit. We're making a new show.
Like dice through the dice tower. So are the deities of our lives.
Ah!
It's copywritten right now.
I would so love to see a soap opera that's just of all the gods because their lives were already like soap operas.
Yeah, it writes itself, really.
It writes itself. Oh, man. Fuck.
All right.
You know, I really wanted to play a certain track before we started, and I can't play it now because we'd get muted out.
Hooray. Copyright.
Can you play it at the end?
I might play it
wrong.
Yes.
We'll see if it's still appropriate at the end.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
That's the
I
way
like
do
to
it.
move it.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, I make myself laugh. Yeah, it happened.
Fee!
Oh, fee.
Whenever Gwen is like, okay, so we're like,
Oh,
warrior.
wait, gotta get...
Oh,
I
no.
updated mine, but I didn't double check mine.
Is it take a drink every time Liz comments that she hasn't updated her sheet in a long time?
Baha.
So we gonna be smashed.
Drinks one, I guess.
And really, there's no
Da-da-da.
excuse because Kate made them super easy to edit this time. But here we are.
I'm gonna edit mine tonight, and I'm gonna force Liz to edit hers too. Hey!
Thank you,
Thanks
Angel
for
Wick.
the bits.
Woo! Welcome.
Can we get a thumbs out for Autumn? Thumbs up for Autumn.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Thumbs
guys.
out. I was like,
Yeah, like which? Jesus, John, which way?
Listen up.
I heard out.
Yeah, you said out. But it was great.
great.
I might have swallowed the P because I didn't want plosive of this thing.
How plosive your mic.
Oh my
doing?
god.
How you doing, John? What's up? What's up,
I'm
dude?
getting plosive offerings in public.
How's my wink? Is it coming along? Is it
Oh.
good yet? It's
Oh
bad, eh?
my God.
John, no. Somebody quick, reboot him.
Oh, God.
I think it's back here. All right, sorry.
Look, blinking is so passe.
You gotta go
This
for
way I
it.
can always keep one eye open.
Gripping your pillow tight.
I was convinced for a long time because I read that in a children's in a novel. One of the Redwall novels had a character that would sleep with one eye open, and I was convinced for a long time that I could train myself to do so. As a child, though. You know what I mean? And it was...
But you weren't a cat, so it's only the cats that can sleep with one eye open.
You could always
so
be
creepy.
Gandalf.
I was just thinking about that. That's also, incredibly disconcerting.
Well, if there's somebody who doesn't get thumbs up, but who definitely gets a salute, it's she who knows 10,000 things. Aragorn is here because she's not in Europe.
Fair.
Possibly. And now I feel like, we're going to get all these people appearing between 6:50 and 7:10.
Don't worry, we tweeted about it as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's still the time. And I know that there are a few events happening this weekend as well.
So, let me see if I can pronounce this properly.
I'm ready.
Cyrus Savaku
Nice.
says, so I fully woke up yesterday thinking, I
Cyrus
missed playing
Savaku?
Changeling from 1996 to 2000. That was a great game. If you were playing Changeling from 96 to 2000, you were playing 2nd edition, I imagine? That was right when 2nd edition got released.
This
is-
is just
this is
a
well
black
pre-
monolith
This is Changeling
instead.
20th.
Yeah. This is well pre,
Probably
The
can't
Lost.
see
Right, John?
anything.
Yeah, just hand it to me.
Easier
Liz.
said than done.
Well, if you're looking for a blast from the past, you will probably not find it tonight, but you will have
There you go.
a
C20.
fabulous time, says me. Bought first and switched to second.
Nice.
So
Thank
you
you.
remember, if
Say
you
it's,
bought the 1st edition, you remember that whenever you wanted to cast cantrips, you had to use playing cards.
Oh shit!
Specifically
4.5?
a deck of cantrips.
Unlike
Did you
Exalted,
write
which is
individual cantrips
one
on the
limit.
No, there were
It's
actual
two, I
cards
think.
that they sold that you could buy.
Oh, cool. Okay, as opposed to I can play my 4 of diamonds.
It
which
was
is a
a
fucking-
pain.
Yeah, that's. Hey.
Is my
Knocker,
mic on?
how's Liam?
Oh,
Is
no.
my mic
Distant.
Oh, Poop,
Rock
that's
on, Poop.
lovely.
Yeah. I mean, I would too, but to be honest, I'd be worried about carrying it out.
Well, maybe
'Cause it's heavy.
there's
I'm
a
kidding.
certain amount of glamour worked into the pages
Yeah.
of the Changeling
Oh.
books. So
Yeah.
as soon as the flame hits it, it automatically wayfares you both out of the burning house.
You and the book.
Boom.
Wow. That's nice. I
There's only
like
one way to find out.
it. Wait, what? No,
Whoop.
Liz, no.
Oh
All
my
right, guys,
God.
help me drag.
Okay.
All right. The other way. There. Up. Up.
Going.
There.
Done.
Down a smidge. There.
And left, I think, a little bit, yeah?
There, click.
That seems like the top. Yeah, buddy.
You're holding yourself back emotionally.
Wow.
No need to be
Aragorn
so
with the
distant.
acting notes coming up. Next on Aragorn, inside the actors.
I'm holding myself back
Aragorn, have you ever played
emotionally.
Aragwent?
Ah, it was right there the whole time.
I'm on fire.
Nice.
I shouldn't
Okay.
be. You guys should be able to hear me properly. I feel pretty confident in that I'm not being picked up by
Your
their
Apollo
mics.
is actually turned on. It's not like he didn't kick you.
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Kick your cables.
I hear John properly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
Sounds
maybe
better
you,
now.
Maybe you just lean back from the mic or something.
Who
Lean
knows?
back.
lean back. Lean back.
One day we'll work this mic shit out.
Who is Mike?
I'm gonna go get a book.
Oh,
So, well, from I think that generation.
no, what?
I do have
What's
this.
he talking about?
I sure did. Needed you all to see my backwards shirt.
Oh, Liz.
Look, I love this shirt.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm not about to
I
change.
forgot.
for
I
anyone.
keep forgetting as well. I just don't own that many graphic tees. I mean, sorry, I own a lot.
Whoa,
Liz
whoa,
steals them
whoa!
all.
This is like Proto Mercy.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it?
Let's see.
Guess what it says?
Proto Mercy.
So this is my copy of Changeling
Page 22.
the Dreaming 2nd edition.
Fallen. Well loved. I can
Well
tell.
loved. This is actually I owned 2 copies. Do you still have the other copy? Of
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It's on my shelf. Our
Um,
shelf.
But there's one thing specifically that's special about this one.
got tapes. Got tapes.
Tape everything on it.
Right.
So
Ooh.
it's signed by Tony DiTerlizzi,
Well, shit.
along with a little sketch,
It's a nice sketch.
which I got at Gen Con.
Oh, I remember that year. Sorry, I remember you being like, I'm so excited. I'm like, who is this?
Like, I don't
Who
get
dat?
excited for anybody. But
Certainly don't get excited
DiTerlizzi
for
did
us.
some of the major illustrations for this. I also have a print of Lee of the She in the living room.
That's right. That's right. Which is
So,
Nerd
gorge.
cred.
because of the emotional distance. Hey, Lexi.
What up?
Hello.
Just like the little pook.
A wee pook. That's actually a red panda, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm. Kate, how are
Yeah.
you feeling after the end of your show? Are you excited to be here playing
I'm
with
excited to
everybody
be
again?
here playing with everyone. Yes. Yay.
I'm excited
Yeah.
too.
You know, as
Got
long as
my
we're all
war paint
excited
on?
for each other, can I ask? Did you guys spend experience? Is Scott the favored child today?
I guess
I feel
so.
like I'm back in like grade 9 science. I feel like this was me being like
Go for it.
the Vena Cava. Grade 9 science. Okay. I
Way to go.
wow,
Let's
Scott.
dissect a heart.
Oh shit.
But
How
I
about we
won't
start
because
with
apparently
yours?
I have
No.
emotional distance.
Ooh. I bought a third
Formaldehyde
dot of
cancer.
time just to be on par with, I think, the rest of my Motley.
No,
Or at
I
least
just have
you, anyway.
I have 2 time.
Okay. I feel like a delayed trigger is going to be muy useful.
Aragorn.
Oh, is that a
As
spray
long as
bottle?
I learn something this session, I will be purchasing my next dot of glamour, which is what I've been saving up for weeks.
John, make sure she doesn't learn anything this session.
But if I learn
favorite
nothing, then
child
I will
for like
not have
3
enough.
sessions in a row. I need to take a break.
Then take note. Jesus.
She's getting ready.
I
Oh.
learned to take notes.
Inside Eric Wen's acting studio.
Yep.
I'm ready for that show. Anyway, yes, that's what I bought, John, if you'll allow it, of course.
Not allowed.
Oh, no, allow it.
So, neither of you did.
Nope. I'm at 15. I need 18. What was
That's a
that?
lot. Sorry.
I know.
What if I end the session early?
Then I won't get it.
2.5 experience.
I will get it
What?
when I have 18.
What if?
I will continue to disappoint Aragorn until I have 18.
What if Sophia dies this session?
Then I won't buy anything.
Actually, well, you'll buy a lot, right? You'll buy a whole new character. Great timing.
I don't know what to say.
Hey, Lexi joined House Liam.
Thank you.
Welcome.
They've
for
given
gifting another sub.
gift subs in this chat. That's
Holy
a lot.
shit.
Holy crap.
She's a hero.
She's a maniac. I love that song. Do.
Oh, for the love of
it's
Pete.
heaven.
Oh no. I mean,
Yay.
yes, but here we go.
Everyone's just like, come on,
Go.
gimme.
Here we go.
Who
Here we
needs
go
one?
Again.
When Aragorn has gifted 50 subs, does that mean we have a pizza party?
Again?
No, I mean she has a pizza party.
Yeah.
I mean, can we all have pizza parties?
Sure. John,
I can't eat pizza at the moment. Not easily.
All right,
sorry.
Aragorn, give us one more
can I
week.
cut it up for you? Sorry. Give us a
Pre-chew
week.
it?
Can we blend it for
Like
you?
in a couple of days,
Oh,
I should be
blend.
fine.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Great.
Ugh.
Ew.
Distilled.
Pizza smoothie
Pepperoni
for
grease.
mademoiselle.
However, Scott has
Yes.
been the favored child, which is great.
Oh,
So
God.
instead, then, I'm
I
going
agree.
to ask
I agree, Kate.
the other two, what happened last session?
We dragged Brahm's corpse into the infirmary.
Okay. All right, assholes. You
Well,
don't have to.
You were dead.
Yeah.
so
My-
you
my
was
own
there.
problems,
So disenchanted. What was your name again? Bramson?
Brand.
It was Bram.
Sorry,
It's just Bram with one fewer letter.
I'm gonna call you Bramson. For
That's
the
cool. I'm
purposes
down
of
with
this
I'm down with
retelling.
Bramson.
So Bramson woke up and was very confused and met Incisor, which is absolutely the first individual you want to meet if you are disenchanted changeling. The other two, us, we came scurrying down. Managed to make him eat some glamour-filled burrito.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Or
juice
no, it
box
was the juice
actually.
box.
Oh, the juice box. And so he became re-enchanted.
Grim
Yep.
mid.
And suddenly, what had seemed to him as an empty cot had Kyoko in it, which was strange. Because also, she had been KO'd before Brahm, which means she should have woken up first. So after a little bit of investigation, we realized that's not her. It's a fake.
It's an effigy or
It
some
was an
shit.
effigy.
Yep.
It's
It was a smoke and mirrors, actually. An effigy wouldn't have been able to do anything.
All right. It was a smoke and mirrors.
She was breathing,
okay.
and you managed to
Oh,
get water out of her mouth and like
Okay.
that kind of stuff. So
Smoke and mirror.
And so got real mad. And also checked in on our other. Sorry, I am reading my notes and they are really terrible because I don't
I'm
understand
tweeting
half
at
of what I
Europeans.
see.
Yay!
There we go.
Checked in on your.
Yeah, we checked in with the Countess
Yeah.
Where?
who helped us realize that Kyoko was a fake.
Yeah.
And she also helped us locate where Kyoko was. Not in Chateau Frontenac, but close to it. So I went off to...
In Quebec City.
In Quebec City, yeah. So I started prepping to head over there because I was pissed and went off to see Sister. Meanwhile...
And then Ware was all like, excuse me, Sophia, before you go leaving town, isn't there something important you have to do? Like, I don't know, name the new High Queen. And I was like, fine. So I went upstairs.
Something important to do. Pours a glass of wine. Yes, I've done it.
So
I don't think
went
I've ever heard of referred to as deep
East.
deep east.
I like
Sounds
out east,
filthy.
the Maritimes, but it does sound filthy. I agree. Okay. Cool.
Went up to my penthouse where all of the heirs were hanging out and asked them some skill testing questions about how good they would be as ruler. And then I appointed Lenore, Princess Lenore, to be the next High Queen because she was actually doing shit. And the others were kind of being D-bags. Except Mab.
No.
Mab's cool, but Mab's already queen. So, like,
Yeah.
she's fine. So that's happened. They're all heading back to Taranar. And now we're prepping to go and save Kyoko.
Yeah, I think the other sort of major event, not to take the wind out of your sails,
No,
Kate,
go
because I
for
think
it.
is the only other major thing that happened is that Baroness Acanthea, the Chatelaine of Chateau Frontenac, got back to Patches, but then got knocked out,
Phone
shanked.
dropped,
We're not 100%
thump.
sure.
Definitely a shiv or a shank.
Yeah, and
Sage for sure.
Patches sassed Eloise over the phone.
Yeah, the Duchess Eloise, the ruler of Chateau Frontenac, is our current
Enemy.
adversary, antagonist,
Arch nemesis.
Big bad.
arch nemesis. We're not sure what the
She
deal
is
is
the
yet,
first.
but that's the one. No,
Antagonist.
All right.
first.
She's
What?
the master.
Is the Dilio.
I gotta
No.
know the Dilio.
In a race against time, the Dilio is unreachable,
Whoa.
is inscrutable. Scott Humphrey in What the Dilio?
Please tell me that was your monologue for the day.
Scott, Dill Pickle Humphrey in what the Dilio.
Deal with it. Oh, my God.
Oh, deal with it. Damn it. Yeah.
Do we have any questions before we begin?
Oh, I love you guys.
That's between you and me, Aragorn.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Pukujutsu?
I'm down. Just
Fucking.
Welcome back to The Real Talk with John Verrill.
Also took
At least
me...
among mammals.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, sometimes you just,
Eggs.
jizz over some eggs that are lying on the sea.
Oh.
Consistently, they come from eggs. Sometimes they're internal. Sometimes they're external.
Thank you.
I think we need, just before we start,
Yeah, I want to do something too.
just before we start, I think we need a bet.
Ooh!
So, you guys vamp while I set that up.
Will John offend the chat? Okay, hang on. Something that hasn't already happened.
Aragorn, I don't think we're, like, going to be en route when we start. think a couple of us wanted to do some like quick resource gathering real fast.
Yeah.
Roll
Real
speedy. See if I can get rid of this
Yes, I have to collect some
imbalance. I'm so imbalanced.
Vespine gas. I mean, I already have insufficient Vespine gas. So like,
Vespine gas.
You must construct
Right
additional
there. You
pylons.
must construct additional
We're
pylons.
we're set in
Spawn
Montreal,
more
Quebec. You can always
overlords.
find more pylons. So many pylons.
I do like a good pylon. And then they jump.
All
on
right.
it again.
So we actually are going to have a bet today.
It's excellent.
The bet means absolutely nothing because the currency means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to prove to everybody that you are cooler than them, this is your chance.
Careful, Cyrus. We have a Fiona friend.
Will the PCs kill someone either for real or chimerically this session?
Very nice.
Your options are either 0 for no or 1 for yes. You can bet now.
La petite mort?
This does mean that, Braum might just pick up the sword and go, "Huh?" and then just not bring it
Yeah,
down.
which doesn't count as this
End of
session.
session. Yeah.
Exactly.
Print this.
Why
I pointed.
me? Why did you choose me?
You're the one with the sword.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Oh, that sword. Yes. I gave Caliburn
You have
back.
two-
Yeah, you
two,
used to
three
have a
swords.
sword before you picked up Caliber and threw it in the gutter.
Not true. She is.
Sad.
That's really. Woo.
Savage.
I'm really glad Kung Fu Fenris isn't here because Kung Fu Fenris would be on my case
Oh,
right now.
that's
if
my
like that.
mode.
Kung Fu Fenris
I
would
have
murderize you.
87,000 modes. I have
Yeah.
a few modes.
Did you
Um,
give yourself
Probably.
like 80,000?
Possibly.
He's technically watching his own stream right now.
Somebody
Yeah.
give Sir Savaku some motes so that they can bet.
Yay!
Don't have.
Yeah, because if you don't have enough motes,
Slag
you can't bet.
man.
You don't get nearly as many.
Sup, Slag Man? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Good work, Cyrus. You referenced something that John holds dear. You get 500 votes.
All right, who voted yes?
Spaced Out Lily is bloodthirsty.
Spaced Out Lily,
So-
Angel
Lexi.
Wig.
The last question that we asked of you,
Most
are
people-
any of you
Lexi.
dressing up as your characters this Halloween? I'm going to say probably not.
Ooh.
No. I have another plan.
I guess that's another response to my costume contest that everyone gets for free. No.
There you go. Do you win something if you get the costume contest?
Yeah, you
right?
get either a sub to my channel, or if you're already sub to any channel of your choice.
You're
lovely.
ineligible.
You know what it is.
I don't know any. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
verified it yesterday.
Oh,
All right. Are
And
you ready to
Slag
start?
Man.
Finally.
all right.
Ah,
Got a lot of bets going on here.
Makes me want to kill someone just to make you guys happy.
whoa.
Well, it'll make some of them happy. It'll make some of them unhappy.
Yay!
Aragorn hates me anyway, so I am the disappointment.
Alil? I actually don't recognize that one. The Dark Star?
Hmm?
I don't remember. Someone can correct me on that. I might be wrong.
You
Here,
ready?
Yeah, yes.
I will find it.
Might be.
Because I can't
will
find
be.
what I'm actually looking for. I should probably just use the index.
The Game of Life is the only board game that I can remember where one of the required things that you needed to bring to it was a drop of vegetable oil. And the reason for it was because you were supposed to put that drop just underneath the spinner that sat in the center of the board so that it would rotate properly on its little fulcrum pointing up. The spinner gave you a number from 1 to 10. And while they removed this in some versions of the game, in the original version of the Game of Life, you had the option of placing side bets on what a roll would come up. There was a little cardboard plank with the numbers 1 through 10, and you could place bets just to see if you could guess to see whether somebody would roll a certain number or not. It was a built-in gamble in a game that essentially was just a glorified version of chutes and ladders. You make very few decisions in the game of life. It just takes you along for the ride in your car with pegs jamming into them. Recent versions of the game of life allows you to pick whether or not you have a husband or a wife, but you still always get a husband or a wife. But it is just chance. A spinner that generates a number between 1 and 10. And it is chance. You could make the claim that that's what happens in life in general. But I think that the game of life is actually pretty boring. Seeing as how a lot of it is just the events of life coming at you. I like to think that in role-playing, you're kind of doing the opposite of playing the game of life. You are being proactive. But one of the funny things about the game of life is that no one ever dies. Swift. The hell was that?
It was my water bottle. I was trying to set it down with my feet, but then it flumped.
Flumped.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Just there you go. All right. Well, as I recall, you just hung up on someone. It's now up to you.
I believe we have plans to make some preparations before we leave.
Yeah, well, I think we're still in the room with. We're probably still in the room with the candidates, etc.
Oh yeah, did you come and meet us? No.
I think I was headed up.
So we'll be heading downstairs, I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
Before we go, I'll just turn to Lenore, who might be back on the phone. I don't know, but I'll just kind of make a bow. Your Royal Highness, is there anything that you require before we depart?
Roll your etiquette.
Damn. Shit. Intelligence?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the same thing, but saying Your Majesty.
Yeah, that's. She's not a royal highness anymore. She's no longer a princess. She's now the High Queen.
I feel like I heard that the other day.
Your Highness.
Right. Yep.
So it's
Hi,
Your Majesty.
Queen.
Right. Okay, cool.
Your majestic Majesty.
you numpty.
Cool, guys. It's going to be one
No,
of
I
those.
forget to every single
Fine.
time.
Fine. Brom's going to trip over his goddamn shoes in the fight. Yeah? Here. Happy now, guys?
Oh wow! You mean you're gonna die chimerically for a third time?
Girl.
If you die 3 times, you die for real. Your Majesty, is there anything else that you require?
You will report to me. I want to hear what you have to say about the Red Branch.
Of course. You will forgive us. We have very important business to attend to. But I will report to you everything that you need to know.
Go, Sir Brom.
I'm going to go, Sir Brom.
I guess
Good.
I'll curtsy as well and follow.
You know what? Roll me your perception empathy.
Great.
Just let's see how people feel
Oof. Not
as they
good.
sit in
You
your
close the
penthouse
door.
apartment and just found out whether or not they became
Door
the
falls.
ruler
Sound
of
of
the entire
hairpins
nation
being
or
like
not.
hair falling.
Oh, yeah.
Step, step, step.
Drink plus.
Kung Fu Fenris possibly saw my emergency tweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's
anything.
2 successes.
Choose 2. So the people who are still in the room are Ramsia. Ware is still in the room, although everyone's not on the call, so you can't talk to her, sadly.
Okay.
And the four contenders for the throne.
Lenore and Fairlith.
Lenore is focused right now. She's actually not paying attention to how she feels about this, specifically because she feels like if she focuses on doing things right now, she won't be overwhelmed. And it was Fairlith you?
Yeah.
Well, at least my adopted daughter got it. But there's some disappointment there.
I'm going to follow Brahm.
So yeah, just so that you know, where is like in your bathroom at the moment.
That's
like,
okay.
Looking through your shit.
It's all right.
God damn it.
I'm going to like give her a little wave. Yeah, a hug. I don't know.
Ramsia takes 3 steps after you, and then slows and then stops. And her tail twitches back and forth a few times.
Are you all right?
For a minute there, I felt like I should be going with you.
You're absolutely welcome to. But I wouldn't ask. It's your decision.
I'm not the best person in a fight.
I used to think I wasn't either.
Somebody should stay here and make sure that the queen is taken care of. We'll protect her for you.
When I return, I would like to know more about the Crystal Circle.
Of course.
I'm ready.
Bonesaw is ready. She doesn't actually say
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Goodbye.
Goodbye forever. Well, yeah.
We'll lock up after you.
That was Ramsia.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Countess is welcome to help herself to a few things within reason, but try to keep her from getting too carried away.
Uh-oh.
As you start to head back, you see Mab on your shoulder kind of turns around, and the chimerical lizard just raises one paw at the actual Queen
Oh,
Mab,
Yes.
beautiful.
who just
That's very funny.
and you're out.
Yep.
You're out.
I assume that you're meeting in the exhaust.
Yes.
Oh, can I have thrown together a quick bag while I was talking to Ramsia?
Sure.
Great. Packing. Guess we're going on a trip. All right, now I'm looking for Allneck. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I guess we need to do
I was on my
patches
way
first.
to
Yeah, we're
the-
speaking
Oh yeah,
to our
I'm on my
motley
way
mate.
to patches.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was on my way to your elevator.
Do we
so-
crash into each other in a
Whoa.
comical way?
Well, the elevator opens and we both step forward and we're like, and then I was like, okay, well, you come out. You know, that thing.
The number
Nice.
of people who are remaining at the Freehold is starting to go down slowly. Slowly, but some people are finding ways to return. The major difficulty, of course, is how people who live in the United States are going to return there without attracting notice from immigration.
Mhm.
So there's a grassroots effort to get people in via Trod.
Mm-hmm.
I would apologize, but nothing to apologize for. Says me.
You saved their lives.
Yep.
Ended a few, you know. Can't make an omelet.
So, Baroness Acanthea returned my phone call
What did she say?
and was killed for it by the Duchess Eloise.
What? You sure?
Yeah. Bitch picked up the phone.
She's gone mad.
Oh, yeah.
And she has Kyoko.
Yeah.
We do not know that for certain.
Oh, I
We
think she
do.
implied as much.
Kyoko is very resourceful.
If she's conscious.
Can't argue with
Rob
that
says
logic.
nothing. Stares off into the middle
Jesus.
distance, the way he often does.
Any news from the land of many queens?
Queen Lenore. Just one queen.
Queen Mab is still a queen.
That's High Queen Lenore. Just one High Queen.
Wow.
God damn it.
Well,
Fairlith is now
Ferk.
Queen Mother.
now
Oh,
I have
amazing.
to make a tool for the High Queen herself.
What an honor.
Yes, honor.
She would be a great ally to have, considering
It's all
we're
right.
about to
She
make a
hopefully doesn't
move
know
against a
about it.
duchess. Okay.
So I can postpone. Off to see the wizard. And by that I mean off to Quebec City.
Traitorous duchess? Yes, absolutely. I need to visit my artist circle really quickly before we leave.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I also must prepare, but will just require a few minutes.
Shall we reconvene in a few hours' time?
Yes.
Back
Yes.
here?
Perhaps we will see if Claude is in any state to go.
If you only need a few minutes, perhaps we'll task you with gathering the
Yeah.
troops, as it were.
Tell
Yes,
Olmec
power.
he'll want to be there as well.
Of
And
course.
Sir Zeron.
Of course.
And Incisor.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Chloe. And Sister. Just tell everyone.
I will. I imagine many residents here at the Spark will want to stay behind, make sure that our refugees find their way home.
They all cared about Kyoko very much. I'm sure
I
a
know.
lot of them will want to help us.
Yes. Patches, do we have a plan of attack? We know approximately where the Lady Kyoko is, or at least where she was. Things can change in a few hours. We cannot storm a castle.
No. But if the Baroness has been killed, she was the one keeping that freehold a tight ship. If Eloise is as mad as she seems to be, I think that there may be some gaps, and we know that Taylor is on our side.
We can exploit it, you mean?
We may be able to slip between the cracks.
All right. A few hours then.
I'll continue thinking on it.
Break.
Where are you going?
I'm going to my office. I don't know about these guys.
I'm going to the old port to make my
Roll
roll.
for it. Patches.
I'm headed to the canal. I'm gonna ravage some ship workers.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Sup?
I got enough to rid myself of the imbalance. So that was good. Hooray!
Yay!
Freedom! I can use my one willpower.
I'd like to preload a cantrip, John.
Ooh.
Like using time so that it will go off at a trigger of my choosing.
Okay.
I'm gonna take an hour. I'd like to take my shoelaces out of my boots and create a very intricate knot with them, which I will knot around the lamppost 3 times. Yeah, then remove it. When the knot is pulled apart would be the trigger to release the cantrip.
Nice.
I don't know if that's what you intend,
Okay.
because if you're putting a knot around a lamppost,
Oh no, sorry, yes. I knotted it, wrapped it around as part of a bunk, but
Yeah.
I can remove it and when I unknot the actual rope.
so in essence, the trigger is that you're carrying the rope with you.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm like,
'Cause
it's
you're like,
useless if you're just
you're not
leaving it
gonna
back, right? Like,
Claude, fucking untie it quick, man.
Claude, do the thing.
It will be Dragon's Ire 2,
mhm.
the like a difficulty to hit.
Electric
Let's see.
Boogaloo.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't have the names written down. I really should. I don't know. Like I'm taking the time on my bunk, and it's not super complex. But what do you
I'll give you
think?
3.
Hey, what a dude. Thanks.
So you've regained.
Successes on my Ravaging, so 2 glamour.
Okay, and you have successfully cleared your.
Yeah. So by not
imbalanced-
taking the glamour that roll would have given, I can clear the imbalance.
Nice.
So there's a part of you that feels as if it's a little melancholy, as if you're sort of agreeing that in encouraging the dreaming in the real world here, you're somehow just a little bit more distant from the dreaming yourself, the pure dreaming, Arcadia. But honestly, you kind of feel a little better afterwards. You know,
I was feeling a little imbalanced.
a little crazy.
Do this again.
I'll confound your coils.
Whoa, thanks, Aragwen. I should have these. Great. Okay.
Just gonna keep one. for
Confounding.
my
Any
one
other
little
preparations that you're intending to make?
Which of the NPCs are coming with us?
Claude.
Just Claude?
That was my next thing, was to call a few people.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Considering that the people who were attacking the Spark are still potentially in the area and that they've lost track of them, they simply can't afford to send too many people out.
Yeah.
Especially because at the moment, the future of Concordia's High Crown is sitting in your penthouse apartment. So
My penthouse.
no one is actually going to accompany you aside from Claude.
I just asked because Alnek made the oath, so I thought he might.
Oh,
Wanna come.
I thought you meant okay,
Oh, sorry. No.
I thought you meant because you
Like the
mentioned
denizens. No.
Zeron and Sizer
Well,
and Zister.
Zeron also swore an oath, right?
He did an oath of crossed swords.
Yeah. So would he not want to, knowing what we're going to do? I mean, I'm sure he wants to, but
what are you telling him that you're going to do?
We're off
true.
to kill a duchess.
No, I would-
Are you
would-
off to kill a duchess, or
No.
are you off to save Kyoko?
I absolutely would have. If I called him,
We're off to
I would have
save
phrased it as.
We're saving Kyoko by killing a duchess.
No, I would have phrased it as we are going to extract Kyoko, but we will be at the chateau first.
By
right?
extracting her head from her.
Okay, all right.
By extracting a blade
Right.
from her throat.
Oh,
Duchess.
So I'm gonna make it appear in her throat,
Right.
then pull it
And
out.
then we extract.
so cool.
Extract.
But if he's not able,
Roll me
yeah.
charisma.
Oh. Do it, bro.
Good.
Is persuasion on this sheet?
It's not.
No, it's
Would
not.
you believe it? There's some expression,
Leadership?
empathy, leadership, streetwise. Oof.
Street.
Subterfuge.
Choose one.
I'm going to choose leadership. And I'm going to tell you that in advance.
The difficulty is 5 because he swore the oath.
2 successes. Say to that, Sir Zeron.
Fine. I'll be there.
Oh, I can't. I was going to go for his arm. He's not there.
Keep the motor running.
Yeah.
I'm going to add one of those little tin can survival kits to one of my pouches. A new one, fully stocked. For future punks.
So, the Boggin just rolls his head. I admit that as much as I want to see her back, I could let Zeron take my place. I could go over there and make sure that Heart's Light is kept safe.
You could, and that would be your choice. We are on a mission to rescue one of our own. And I think that you would want to be there. You have a duty here, but you have a duty there.
No. I do not have a duty there. I do have a duty here. It's too bad that I don't give a shit. Let's go.
All right.
Is Patches driving?
I guess.
Also, do we all fit in your car?
It's bigger on the inside, yeah.
The Venga bus is going to Quebec City, I guess. I don't know. It's us three, Allneck,
Sir
Claude,
Zeron.
and Zeron.
Yeah.
I will borrow the van.
Excellent.
The nuclear-powered van.
No, that's
No,
the
one
Spice
that
Bus.
Claude drives.
Oh. What the fucking Winnebago?
Patches is going to pretend to have not heard that, Aragorn.
Zaron arrives. So you have one Fiona, two Gwydion, one Ishu, one Liam, one Knocker.
One Patches.
Wheels of steel are turning, but it's our hearts that are burning. With justice. All right, so that's what you've got. You see that Zister is still awfully busy just trying to make sure that everything is organized in the freehold itself. Incisor is definitely not going.
Yeah, she's
This is her grounds to
Her
defend.
literal duty is defend the freehold.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, then we're setting off.
They were that we have no one else. Oh God.
Okay, all right. Got plenty of people, but they're not coming, or they're dead.
I want Lenore to come with us.
Why?
Hi, I'm the High Queen of Concordia.
Hello.
And I'm here to smoke a bitch.
Oh, that'd be. I would be so happy. That'd be amazing.
Do you know what Lenore's physical disability is?
You mentioned
She's deaf in one ear.
Mhm. But that she's crafted something. that
Because
sort
she keeps shooting guns.
of- What a badass! That'd be really
Actually,
cool.
the instant you swear an oath to House Dougal, like something on you breaks.
Whoa.
Your nose
Isn't
just
it the-
falls off.
Okay, but like if you already had
Sphinx.
something about, like, could it not be the other way around too?
I guess. Like you snap your arm off and you're like, I swear to House Dougal.
No, but like not like that. Jesus. Oh, this is the initiate, right, guys? Wait, what are you doing? Oh my God. Okay. Yes, we're off to Quebec City. We're taking Highway 30, the toll route. Brom is paying. Don't worry.
Good.
I have like $3 on me.
And it's worth every penny.
Patches, have you thought of a plan?
Oh,
So, as I was telling Brom, I think that things are going to be somewhat disorganized there. I know that Taylor seems to be more amicable to our cause, but I don't want the Duchess to find that out, lest he suffer the consequences that the Baroness did. We have the document and with her signature and seal that we could make use of. We have means of disguise. But what is our primary objective? Locate Kyoko, extract her, get the hell out of here? Because if we stick together, we can at least escape together.
That's our first priority. We can't move against her until we know Kyoko is safe. Otherwise, who knows what she would do.
we are in agreement. However, I believe that we also must neutralize the Duchess.
Absolutely.
Or at least ascertain that she is not... that she will fall in line.
No, we tried that.
We did not
It
with the
didn't
new High
keep.
Queen.
I-
Her conflict may have been with High King David. Rest in
Strange.
peace.
High King David was dead when she marched on the castle. She knew it. Her conflict was with not being chief in charge, is my guess.
For someone so intent on dismantling the monarchy, she really does benefit by it, doesn't she?
I don't think we know the whole story.
We gave her plenty of opportunities to explain herself. She doesn't want to talk to us. And frankly, I'm through with trying to listen.
All right, Lady Sophia. When the time comes, Sir Zeron must fulfill his oath.
Hmm.
And that will be that.
And Alnek must fulfill his oath as well.
Most Alnex?
Yeah, quick time out. What was that?
It wasn't actually to kill her. It was to help us take her down.
Okay.
Who?
Legit.
Alnek's oath.
Yeah.
I don't have the wording here.
It was to it was specifically to assist you in defeating her.
Nice.
Zeron's oath is it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah. It's just like end
It's I will
her.
never render aid to you. I will I swear enmity to you until end of days.
Jesus.
It was a little extra.
That's how the Sealies go, dude. Sometimes they are.
Yeah.
How's Fiona too? What was I gonna say? Oh, Alnek is here, right?
He is.
Yeah.
Now, did you start
Yes.
driving immediately after you started like just going out and collecting stuff?
I think so.
Yeah.
Unless there's something really dumb that we're forgetting.
You haven't
rush hour.
slept in like 20 hours.
I woke up just before Braum.
Oh right, you slept for like
A hot New York minute.
A couple
you should
hours.
Be fine. Yeah, you're fine.
It was enough to regain.
you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was the middle of the night when Braum woke up.
Alnek, are there any... Are you all right?
I don't like going back there.
I understand. We will not demand of you anything that you are unable to provide or unwilling.
But you know this place better than any of us do. Your help will be invaluable.
Perhaps a route in that is unguarded. The Quebec City is ancient by North American standards.
I don't know of any entrance that she wouldn't already be aware of. You must remember that the Chateau Frontenac is her freehold, and so it bends to a certain degree to her will. It may not be easy to infiltrate.
Which is why our first step is going to where Kyoko was last seen, which is not on the grounds of the Chateau Frontenac.
Exactly.
It's
It was
on
like...
the grounds. It's not in the castle.
Right, it was
Not
like...
in the castle. Okay.
Do you know of any safe houses that she would have access to that few people would know about?
She is vain. I do not think it's in her nature to hide.
Well, she's keeping Kyoko somewhere, and it's not in the building. Anything?
Just because she's not willing to hide doesn't mean that she isn't willing to hide others.
Right. It sounds like you know where this place is.
Wishful thinking on your part. Can you show me on a map where you saw?
Yeah.
The sheet of the atlas that I ripped out
Yeah.
because the atlas was already fucked anyway.
Notice where marked the spot
Yeah.
where the light was. Certainly.
And I dropped a pin on it in my maps because
yeah.
That's a pool house.
Would it be guarded?
It's a pool house. It probably has a flimsy lock on it.
Because it is a small space, perhaps it is easier to veil it or disguise it or trap it.
or no one would bother going in there because
Remember, it's June 14th.
yeah, I was like, wait a second.
It's like
no
the
one would
winter,
bother
right?
going in there because they don't happen to be pool maintenance.
Come on, guys. We're going to go score some chlorine.
So maybe a certain pool maintenance worker should go in and pick up some more chlorine for the pool.
I hoist my plunger. I'm kidding.
I was
So
thinking
you're saying that
myself.
one of us
Yeah,
has
of
to
course.
be a sexy pool boy?
I was thinking
Oh.
efficient, well-trained pool girl that seems to be really good at making the lock be open with the key that totally exists.
That's not a bad idea, Patches.
I understand it. It was a moment.
You can be the sexy pool boy to distract people.
If this has always been a dream of yours, Claude, we can make it happen for you.
Look, there's only one way in which my body has ever distracted somebody, and somebody being like, oh, look, he's so short and cute. I can come up to him and squeeze his cheeks, and maybe he'll make me a biscuit.
So that's a no on the...
Biscuit.
All right.
All right, we'll stop into the next coffee place on our way. Biscuit.
You heard that, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, but that was Kate being like, "Oh my god, biscuits."
Now I want a Red Lobster
Fuck.
biscuit, man.
Oh
Damn it,
shit!
Neale.
I
You
know,
just
I'm so
upped the
sorry.
ante.
Neale.
I've been thinking about them for 3
Oh
days.
my god.
Oh my
Okay.
Can
You
confirm.
can make them.
I know.
I know the recipe.
All right.
Tell it to me, you little boy!
Why are you beating me?
Now
Just drop the recipe.
Look, it just has a lot of butter in it, okay?
Perfect.
and some cheese.
Yeah.
All right. But I have to also assume that there's going to be folks monitoring the totally unimportant pool house because it's totally unimportant.
Which is why we will keep a lookout. We'll make sure that our route to Sybil's tenderness is free and available if we need to defend somewhere.
There isn't a place in Quebec City that... There isn't a place in Quebec City that she's not aware of. She knows about Sybil's. She knows about all of it.
If we had to defend somewhere, I'd rather it be a freehold with someone who knows us, at the very least.
I think if things turn, the plan is to leave, assuming we have Kyoko.
I wonder if she knows about the vampire lair.
What if she doesn't have Kyoko?
Why wouldn't she?
She may have passed her on to someone else.
Then we will find out where she is and we will get her back.
Shit.
The primary purpose of this mission is to extract Kyoko. If we can deal with Eloise, excellent. If not, perhaps it is wiser to draw her out to somewhere that isn't her own personal freehold.
Oh, that's an idea.
Does she value anything other than herself?
No.
Her own narcissistic ideals?
Read intentions. Sorry.
This is why I'm asking someone else.
That's fair.
Yes. She does care about the people under her command. As a whole, as a group, as a concept. She cares about them.
Does she not see them as an extension of herself and of her power?
I'm not certain that she's in it just for power. She may have used me. Maybe she just thought that I was expendable. Collateral damage.
But Olnek, you said yourself that she sent you to those places possibly with no goal in mind other than to destroy you.
That means that she is a violator of the Ashiat. It doesn't mean that she doesn't care about other people or that she doesn't wish to be a ruler in other ways.
We believe that she wishes to be a ruler, but I have yet to see any proof that she cares about anyone other than herself. I'm with Patches.
What do you mean a ruler in other ways?
If you gave one person a terrible death, but it meant that you could save 1,000, would you do it?
She wasn't saving 1,000.
Okay, be quiet.
Get some rest. I know we're asking a lot of you right now.
He leans his head against the window, and like the instant that it's there, he's just out.
There's no sense dwelling on whether or not Kyoko is with Eloise or someone else. We know our first stop. If we're
Sybil's for some
wrong,
bread. Yes, right.
then we figure it out.
You're obviously in
That's-
shotgun because you're tallest. So I
My
can't
knees
do
are like all
that.
fucking crunched up. Yeah. Okay.
No, your chair is just like way to the back.
Your knees are all crunched up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Claude's behind you because he's short.
Makes sense. So are you.
That's why I'm up to my
Ah.
wheels.
Claude is shorter than Patches.
Real talk.
No, chimerical talk.
Oh boy. Yeah. Of course, Lady Sophia. I understand. We just needn't get carried away if the opportunity presents itself to chase down the Duchess Eloise. She is wily, she is quick, and she has proven herself to be a master of illusion. That's
I
all.
like what Patches said about not chasing her, but drawing her out.
It's the wiser course of action.
We need to figure out what would matter enough to her that she would leave the chateau.
The chateau itself.
What was that?
Shut down.
Good night, Ulrich.
The chateau itself.
Is what she cares about.
It's a lovely home. It would be a shame if something happened to it.
It would.
We can't be considering destroying a place of... even damaging a place like this.
That would be a violation of the Ashiat.
Exactly.
Nightmarish scenario.
Sophia, why do you have that gleam in your eye? That scary, terrifying gleam.
How many nightmares?
Sorry. But if she were made to think that it was threatened.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I don't think Kaylee would like that very much. She said that one of her very important rules was to take no action that would allow a Karn to be violated.
You've been speaking with her,
Occasionally.
but more than once, Sir Zeron.
She don't blush.
Zeron and Kaylee.
Do you mean she as if she don't blush? Or do you mean like she don't blush? Like, oh, I thought it was Zeron speaking about Kaylee, just being like, she don't blush.
That's what I... Oh!
But it's she.
Yeah, it makes much more sense.
It's
Okay.
she.
Oh, sorry.
The chateau is
So-
not a cairn, but
To
it
be-
is a freehold,
but
which
it-
is their equivalent.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
And they have
No.
not screwed.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah,
Screwing is
everyone
not
needs to calm
confirmed.
down.
Screwing not confirmed.
But if you made... Nope.
Everyone's got it.
Boom. Phew.
I never said we would hurt the freehold, but
I don't think we can.
we can make her think that it's in danger. I just need to get into her dreams. That's why I said it was a
Interesting.
nightmare scenario. I was trying to be clever.
You're
Oh,
too
wow.
clever. You're way too
Yeah,
clever.
Brahm's like way too dense for... Yeah, Brahm is way too dense for that. I ain't got nothing. How do you propose that you do that?
I don't know. Let's find Kyoko, and then we'll figure out how to find Duchess Eloise in a deep sleep, and then I will
Find
walk through her
Eloise,
dreams.
knock her over the head. Put her in a chamber with reduced oxygen until she falls asleep.
Oh, till she falls asleep. Okay.
We'll just sentence her to 3 hours of WOO. With
Oh.
oxygen.
Nice. All right.
Some bonus modes to whoever knows what I just quoted.
And then we fall into a silence as we all stare ahead, thinking,
Driving.
driving. Well, yeah, you're driving.
There's a couple of things that we have to get in perspective here. We're trying to rescue Kyoko. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If we find Aragorn gets the modes, if we find
Nice.
There we go.
Hey. It's a lot of modes.
If we find that we have to choose between Kyoko and anything else, is there a higher priority?
No.
Are you certain of that?
There's always another day.
Name me one.
She's
No.
a professed traitor to the Eye Crown. There's evidence that she was working with Melge. There's evidence that she may have been responsible for overthrowing the Grand Bastien, of overthrowing High King David himself. And you're saying that the life of one Red Branch Knight is worth more than that.
I am biased. Ask someone else.
Now, if she's rigged up a Batman villain balance where Kyoko's on one side and 100 childlings are on the other, that'll be one story. But if it's just save Kyoko's life or kill Eloise, I can live to kill her another day. But if it's Kyoko's life on the line.
See, now, if you had the flaw Bard's tongue, right at this moment, Eloise
Yeah.
would just be putting the final, planks
Yes.
on that, 100 childlings.
Oh my
and Kyoko's-
God.
I love that flaw so
So
much.
good.
It's horrifying.
God, I could
But-
never have it
I
because
know,
I'm
me
that
too.
kind of person who will say that.
Wow, that
Wow.
sure is a death trap. Son of a... You know what I mean? One of those all the time.
But math.
I believe that once she is safe, we needn't leave right away.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. If you are put in a position where it is Kyoko's life or your ability to stop a traitor, I cannot tell you what decision to make. But do not make a decision that she would later regret. She already gave her life to make sure that Melge would be considered guilty.
Perhaps she and I are meant to be together then. Damn it.
What is the Triumph Cask of Sorrows? I don't... What?
C'est quoi?
The name for the car.
Oh, vraiment?
Patch's car. The Triumph Cask of Sorrows.
Non. C'est pas un triumph.
No. It's not it's just a cask of sorrows. Sorry.
You are arriving in Quebec City. It is real late at night. Or real early in the morning.
Oof.
That's probably a better way of putting it.
I guess it is, eh?
It is 4:30 a.m.
Woo.
June 15th, then.
Oh yeah, I guess.
No.
Eh? No, it's
No, you rolled overtime already.
Last session. It's true. It passed the midnight. Yeah.
Actually, that would make it more like 6:30 in the morning then.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't have access to the Triumph Cask of Sorrows.
Wednesday was when all the shit went down in the street, etc.
Last session we started at the very beginning of June 14th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
you're
midnight.
saying that
Thursday,
it's-
June 14th at 2 a.m. is what I have
Yeah,
written
so it's
down.
4 hours later.
Oh,
It's only been like.
Oh, I
right?
see. Oh, I understand.
I assume you were driving pretty fast.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I just found some shipbuilders working in the wee hours of the morning.
They
Done.
do.
Yeah, they do. That's fair. Just
And they're probably,
Shoot.
I don't know.
change of mental location. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should go straight there, right?
Yes.
Now is the perfect time. No one should be at the pool.
Yep.
Unless they're up for a midnight swim, 4:30 a.m. swim. Watching the sunrise. Actually, that sounds lovely. We should all do it. Everyone get naked.
When
No.
we're back at the Spark.
Okay.
Alnek is asleep. Zeron, however, has a sword laid across his lap, and he's running a whetstone.
So extra.
I love this guy.
All right.
Mhm.
We're in a generic delivery van. Those drive at all hours of all days. Got Quebec plates. We're looking for the driveway for our delivery this morning. And by that I mean I'm going to try to find the closest driveway to where the pool house seems to be based on the maps. Poke my Google. Try to zoom in on the area around it, see if there are any unmarked laneways.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is on the grounds of the Kaiser
Monkik.
Monkik.
Kaiser Monkik.
One kick, a wink.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess, John, like, based on sort of the location via maps and so on, the Chateau Frontenac is not just like open air courtyards and shit, right? Like, we're going to try to find our way to the nearest possible point and see how we can access it. I don't know if there's a wall around it. I don't
Chateau
have a map here.
Frontenac is still a hotel. It still has a parking lot. You can just go into the parking lot if you want, but
Do we want? You're driving.
C'est pas une bonne idée. That would potentially put us at risk of getting locked in. I don't know how much control she has over the normal day-to-day human banal part of the hotel, but if she does, as much as it's not our only way out, let's not cut up, eliminate our options quite yet. So I'm going to do a great traditional double like parking in a no stopping zone.
Nice.
Stick my flashers on, like closest to whatever seems to be the best pathway in via Street View.
Nice.
when you arrive at the Chateau Frontenac, you can actually see from a distance there are no lights lit. There are no cars in its parking lot. No police presence or fire or ambulances. And cars are just driving around it or past it. It would seem that the hotel is closed and no one seems to care.
Is it possible to tell at a glance whether this is a mundane effect, i.e., hotel's closed, guys?
There's no
or if
way
it
that
is
this could be a
chimerical-
mundane
yeah.
effect that wouldn't be like at the very least, national news.
Right. Well,
The Chateau
check my
Frontenac
phone.
is like a major
Yeah.
landmark.
Your phone
sure.
doesn't have
And
Wi-Fi.
the idea that it like no one would be at it,
Right.
like
Is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I like Kung Fu Fenris' idea. Time for a dungeon crawl.
Now, can I metamorphosis myself to look like not a changeling? Or
as
would
in
that...
to remove your.
Yeah.
No, that's
'Kay.
too much of a transformation.
Legerdemain... Or chicanery, rather.
You could give yourself
Raw.
one mustache, maybe two.
Oh. Just here. Those eyebrows. Sorry.
Veiled Mind, then? Yeah, Veiled Mind will make everyone forget me. Does that work? Because what I'm trying to do is just not look like myself,
Fair.
right? Or is it going to be like high tier smoke and mirrors?
Well, you can make it so that you don't look like Patches,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't make it so that you look like another person specifically.
Like generic
Generic non-fey? No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't believe you can with any of the arts that you have access to currently.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I don't need to make a full scale illusion.
Every half hour, so on the 30 and the hour, I would like to spin a pirouette.
I mean, you're in a
car.
In a van.
Didn't we get out of the van?
No,
Not yet.
Well, you pulled over and
Yeah,
announced it, so I'm
because-
just going to
and
get
now
out,
there's no
turn a
one
pirouette, and then
around.
go back in.
There's no one around. No, Sophia. I will like manhandle you.
All right,
and
I'll do
stop
it. In
you.
the next half hour, I'll do it. I'm going to start doing it.
Um,
It's a bunk.
Do it somewhere else because that's basically pointing a fucking target sign on our van.
Do you have chicanery 4? Yes,
Yes,
you
I do.
right?
I have
So,
chicanery
So
5,
Aragorn is correct.
4?
You can use Veiled Mind
5,
to
4.
make that people forget you,
Yeah.
so that when you go
Suggested, yeah.
inside, people won't necessarily be like, "It's Patches." They'll just be like, "Who are you?" Now, there's some danger with this. The first is if their orders are shoot everybody on site who enters the building, this will not take.
You fuck.
Yeah. And do I have to go through the building to get to the pool house?
No,
Okay. Then
you'd have to climb a fence.
is there no gate anywhere on the fence?
Well, no, because you have to go into the hotel in order to
get
get
to
there,
the
so
pool.
that people can't just like wander onto the grounds and go swimming.
And drown in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Fair.
Got it.
At least not yet. Oh yeah. I dropped.
I don't know, folks. Do you guys have any other brilliant ideas?
I say we
while
climb
sit
the
here?
fence.
Great. I'm gonna climb the fence.
Oh,
So, are you approaching the chateau despite the fact that there is currently like
because my
seemingly a
plan
zone of no one
was to
there?
play lost delivery driver, like trying to deliver a package and being like, "What the fuck." But if I can't make myself look like a normal human,
I mean, I say we covert it up and just try to get to the pool house without going through the hotel at all.
that's exactly it.
What do you say? Brahm gives us all a boost over the fence.
No, I can hopscotch. I can even make myself fly now if I needed to. Like if I just want to get there, I can get there. It's the question of are they sitting there watching it or not?
Let's find out.
What's plan B if they are watching it
Then
and they start shooting it?
Pincer movement.
Oh, there is one thing. Do you have Metamorphosis 3?
No,
Then no, you can't.
Balls.
because my understanding was that everything after that just turns me into an animal. Which I guess I could just turn myself
Oh.
into a mouse or something, but like
be like a
That's-
whale swimming around in the pool.
not
What
what
the
I have.
Hey, anyone order a whale in the pool?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Got
whoa.
back for you.
Cool.
Can I make it like an alertness roll just to see if anyone's like watching us or if there are any
Perception
guards
alertness?
around?
Yeah, sure. Surveillance. Go ahead.
I'd like to try that too.
Sure.
please?
Patches is probably the one who's best at that.
She
actually
probably
has
is.
a scope.
I had 2 successes.
Perception alertness?
Yep. If you're using your scope, your difficulty is reduced by 2.
I will. So good. 3 successes.
It's too quiet, which in a way means that either everybody has bugged out, which just shouldn't be, or there's something preventing you from being able to see inside or seeing the occupants within.
Yeah, I guess doing a kenning check wouldn't really work because the whole place is lousy with glamour anyway. Right.
You can try to pierce veiled eyes, though.
Yeah. I'd like to do that. Would that be kenning? Or would that
Find
be...
out. I think so.
Perception kenning difficulty 8.
Whoa.
But you must be looking for either the focus of the cantrip or searching for something hidden, which you are. You'll all have to make that roll.
Cool.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Perception
Perception.
kenning at a difficulty of 8.
Wow, good
Yeah.
shot, Liz. 3 successes.
I also rolled 3
Nope.
successes. No successes.
Three successes is enough. So while you're kind of peering around, looking at that,
Squinting really hard.
you can see that there's 4 Cathane who are on the second floor, sitting in windows, looking out at you. They're holding binoculars. They don't seem to be carrying weapons, but it's not like their weapons could very easily just be down there. But they are looking around. It's not clear whether they've sighted you yet.
Okay.
Are they? This is, I imagine, at the back of the building. Like they're on that side of the.
Yeah.
Second floor
Well,
patches.
back. It's kind of built into a. Yeah.
Right.
And they're behind glass, right? Like they're inside the building looking through, or
Like
are
they're
they
inside the
they're not on a
building.
balcony or anything?
No.
Okay. Don't know if they've seen us yet, but they are watching.
We will be watching.
Commander.
Can I cast Veiled Eyes on the van?
Yes.
Veiled van.
Given enough prop, you absolutely can.
Jeez, I sure have 5 prop.
That's a lot of prop. It's like a maximum amount, if you will.
You can absolutely cast Veiled Eyes in the van. So that's
And it won't
what
make
that will
us
do.
suddenly appear as people floating in space.
No. However, if you exit the van,
Yeah.
The
They
van
still
just
will ignore
quietly
it.
drives through the fence.
I'm imagining it just ramming into the building. People are like, "That's weird. That hole wasn't there before."
Drives through the pool.
I don't know where that went.
A large splash. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm having a blast.
and because it only makes you ignore it, it doesn't mean that like while you're driving, other cars will just be like, "Well, the road's clear now."
No.
Hang on, honey.
Yeah.
Shit.
Slowly, like bumping traffic cones out of the way. I love the idea of them.
Okay,
just,
either
like,
way, that's a success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
3 successes?
Yeah.
That's an hour.
Yeah. Great.
drive real slow. No, I'm kidding.
That at least gives us a vehicle for the next hour to
Means
get.
that you can just drive on the shoulder at like 200 kilometers an hour.
There's that too.
Sweet. If we really wanted to.
Is there in which case I want to drive the van close to the fence?
Okay, so there is a section of the fence where you are allowed to like go in. You
Mhm.
can do that if you want,
Mhm.
but you're just trying to drive up close to the fence.
Mhm.
Okay, you are close to the fence. You can feel like the tingling of glamour on the edges of your fingertips.
Patches, if you would like.
That was weird. That would have been in glam.
Sir Zeron and I, if you drop us off further up the fence, we can make a show of trying to get in there, draw their attention while you
Or
sneak in here.
a different door, maybe in the parking lot.
Somewhere where they can see us at least.
I'm gonna drop you off down the block, and you can walk in.
If Sir Zeron is down
If
for this
you're
plan of
down
action, of
for it.
course.
So I'm not sure what you're trying to do.
So my plan is to drop them off out of direct sight of the castle, so that they can then walk in from somewhere distant from the fence.
To draw the attention of the 4 observers. We're not hidden at all when we're not in the van, so
Right.
I'm hoping to draw their attention
Draw their attention from what?
away from these guys for when they eventually try to bust into the pool house.
Busting in.
Okay.
It's not the best plan because they might just shoot us on sight, but you know.
That's what one of your swords is for.
Pew pew. Sorry.
Okay.
And it's not cowardly to turn and run. You are creating a distraction. If they chase you, that's very helpful. Stay alive.
Coin Legolas phrase. A diversion.
He's so stupid. Okay.
So I go drive around the corner, drop them off, head back to the fence.
Hello. I'm still here.
So yes, Rosarin and I are going to
We
make
have more room for pirouetting in the van.
Sir Zeron and I are going to make a show of approaching the fence from the other direction where we can be seen from said window and make a show of trying to be sneaky.
You're
Get over
drawing
the
their
fence.
attention to the fence?
To the other end. Away from you guys.
All right.
The other end.
All right.
Mhm. Yep.
Were you just telling the...
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
okay.
Oh. It was like...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Understood.
I was. This is awful, but I was half expecting John to just be like, and just like have all his teeth come out.
Oh my God.
Be like, that would have been bad. So guys,
I mean, I guess...
on one scale of 1 to 10. Yep.
Well, they'll know then that we're going for the pool house.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I'm gonna cross and go around the.
No, go to it's a huge fucking castle.
Yeah.
Don't go to the
Start
fence.
like
I'm not going to the
peeing
pool
in their
house.
grass.
Don't go to
Oh,
the
okay.
fence.
I need. Sorry. I need to be somewhere where I can be seen by those 4 people. And like I'm imagining a like crossing onto the ground so that I can then like go out of their sight so that they follow me.
You
That's
guys
my-
should go streaking across the field.
I will not. Although that is an amazing bunk, and I might actually. do that.
Fantastic bunk. Maybe I'll start doing that.
Well, if you did it, it'd be
You
like.
don't have the flat. Anyway, sorry.
Wow.
I went and saw
Oh,
a
good.
piece of theater that I wish I never
Thank you for
had.
joining us.
Yay! You saw a piece of theater with one?
Forgive me.
Floppy something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Just wanted to make
Unnecessary
sure that
naked running man.
I hadn't popped a bunch of stitches.
Oh, yeah, fair. Very
Hot.
fair. Where you used to do that off bunk all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're being dropped off on the outside.
hmm
Fair. And you're taking Zeron with you?
Yep.
All right. You.
2 of the big, like, beefy dudes.
So patches. Now in your inventory, 1 she, 1 boggin, 1 issue.
I
One
head
lightning
back
gun.
to the fence and get out on the far side of the van from where the building is and wait for any sound of commotion.
hmm
Okay.
I would like to approach the building within view of said window. And I'd like to make a show of turning to Sir Zeron and pointing at the various windows. Not overly, you know. He's a bad actor. He's not a terrible actor. You know what I mean?
You realize that I can't raise a flag of parley.
No. Nor will you need to. I will if the situation calls for it. I understand your oath, Sir Zeron. I do.
I still want to bring Kyoko home.
As do I. And we will. Whatever Claude says. Now, do you think it would be better
The
to
people
enter?
in the window
Yes.
start. Like you can see that one of them like lowers his binoculars for a second, puts it back up, lowers it. The red cap shakes his head, and he walks away from the windows themselves. The other three are remaining,
Okay.
but they're tracking you. Sophia, Patches.
Let me just double check. I'm going to use portal passage to make a gate, and I'm going to use Fae so that only myself and everyone that was in the van and Kyoko and Taylor and Elevator Slug can use it.
Yes. God bless Elevator Slug. We're gonna get you out of here, buddy. So sorry.
What about Elevator Robin?
We don't like
Elevator Robin can
John.
fly. Not that, Elevator Slug needs help getting through a fence, but deal with it.
Elevator Robin can fucking fly out of there if he wants to.
This is another weird cantrip.
Yep.
Shit.
And remember that it only lasts for a minute per success.
Yep. So I've got 3 minutes.
I only got 3 minutes to.
3 minutes.
And now I am making a beeline for the pool house.
I'm following.
Are you wearing your armor?
No.
I am.
I thought
Good face.
I brought it, but I'm not wearing it. I thought stealth would be
Cut to.
important.
It's just sitting on the back seat, perfectly folded. You're like,
I'm wearing a black turtleneck and
a
and leather
tactleneck.
pants.
oh, I'm so happy about this. Rom takes a half a second. I know we haven't used that meme in quite some time, guys. He
Excellent.
definitely would.
Good.
Oh.
I am out as
Is
well.
it a success or a 10 for Nightmare?
10.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think it would just be filthy.
Otherwise, I would be dead. Let's be honest.
Okay. So you are running. Claude is running, but he is jogging backwards behind you. Allneck, just kind of wild-eyed, is following alongside you.
Oh,
I
dear.
didn't ask anyone to follow me. The van is safe.
And yet,
Allneck has to assist you.
Yes, you can assist me by staying safe.
It's true.
yes.
very
Ordering him
liberal
back
with
into the van.
No.
I can if we want.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
With stealth,
Oh, fun.
Allneck first.
I regret everything.
Nice job. He is exactly where he is meant to be, John. I regret everything. Sorry.
3.
Okay. As you're running along the outer edges of the freehold itself, through the kind of gardens, you remember that there was a firing range that you had passed by and all that, so you're passing by all of those, and that's when you reach the pool. The pool is sitting out there. It is a magnificent pool, and it is, of course, currently empty, but you can hear the sort of like eddies of the jets as they continue to circulate the water, and then next to it, a pool house. The pool house is maybe 10 meters by 10 meters.
Pretty big.
Bigger than the room we're in now.
Yeah. It's quite big. Right. I'm gonna head
It
to.
has one window on each
Mhm.
side except for the northern facing wall, which has a door.
Which side is facing away from the building? Or is this in a courtyard?
It's kind of in the courtyard itself.
So it's like there's no window that's facing away from potential monitoring?
There are well, I mean, it's just sitting on the, like, in the middle of
The courtyard.
the courtyard.
Okay, great. So now it's surrounded by potential monitors. Okay, then I'm gonna go straight for the door, and
So you're storming it, essentially.
I don't have much in the way of strength, so I think I'm going to try something larceny. I don't know what for.
Pick the lock?
Picking the lock. What would it be?
Have a bobby pin.
I
Your
have a
hair just like
lockpick set with
flows
me.
down. Oh,
First, you have to get to the door.
Okay, I'm walking up to the
Are
door.
you storming the door?
I'm going straight towards the door.
I am going to a window, and I'm peering in.
Okay. Roll initiative. Scott,
yeah. Oh, okay, not me. Yes.
coming out
There's
of the
no
door
point trying to be stealthy if I had 5
is
people following
a
me.
red cap who you don't recognize. He's got massive plugs in his ears and piercings all along his cheekbones, through his septum,
Badass.
and across his lips. He's currently flexing his hands, and on his hands are just gauntlets wrapped in barbed wire, razor wire, shards of glass, and other things. And unfortunately, they are an unsettling color of rust. He rolls his shoulders, and he takes only 3 steps out, so that he's still well within range of the door. Take the hint. Get out of here.
I think I'm gonna need another hint.
We're closed. We're especially closed to you.
It's too bad. You have a few things that I need. What are your
have-
business hours?
I have no beef with you right now, man. You take 5 steps forward and we're going to have a problem.
I take 4 steps forward.
Hope they're extra
Sorry.
Roll. Manipulation, intimidation.
Nice. Cool. I.
Ripple your stone biceps.
They don't ripple. They shatter. All right.
Oh my god, skin's falling
They,
off.
they move like seismic activity.
One success.
A small volcano is created on his shoulder from the tectonic plates. Oh my
Bounce
god.
right back.
It's not clear whether you'd be able to take this guy in a fight.
Really? Like,
He looks exceptionally competent.
yikes.
And when you take 4 steps forward, he smiles, and you can see that his teeth have been filed to points.
Goddamn red caps.
My dance card's empty right now, bud. You're not invited. And if he so much as sets foot in this building, he will disappear.
Perhaps you could escort me in then. I only need to speak with one person.
We're closed today. How many times do I have to tell you?
Probably a couple more. I'm dense. Now I'm playing for time, for sure.
18.
15.
Okay.
Wow. Sorry, I didn't react to that. That's really good.
I know. She rolled a 10, I rolled a 9. Pretty good.
Okay. So as you cross the distance to get to the door, and you cross the distance to get to the window, I want you to make a wits larceny roll at a difficulty of 7. It'll take you 3 successes to open this lock. It's not a great lock, but if you don't get 3 successes, you only make part.
Progress.
Great. That is a fucking botch because I rolled before I processed what you were saying. So,
Oh, rip.
botch.
It was a botch?
Yep.
Okay. The lock
Shit.
isn't locked. Padlock is hanging there, and and you can see that it's swinging. So the door has been jostled, at least in the past few seconds. When you get up to the window, when you get up to the window, you feel very, very cold.
Fuck, I duck. Fuck. That's a Sophia.
When you get up to the window, a curtain is drawn and you can't see inside, but you definitely feel cold.
Shit. I'm going to, assuming it's round, I'm going to...
It's not round
okay.
yet. As you're examining the lock, the door gets kicked outwards. So, this is going to be your botch. I'm going to ask you to roll your dodge. So, that's a dexterity athletics roll.
Uh-oh.
Athletics is 2.
Okay. You know what, Dice Tray? You get to come closer so that I don't have to lean away from the camera
Lean
every
back.
time I want to see
Lean
what
back.
the fuck I just rolled.
This is cute. I have like all this attack stuff. Oh yeah, defense. There we go.
I have all this attack. Don't need to defend. Oh my god, Patty.
I know, remember in Exalted, we had like pages and pages of defense charms.
Yeah, seriously.
2 successes.
Okay, so Patches just... There's this moment where you're looking at the lock and then you hear just 2 footsteps and it's enough for you to leap backwards as the door just wangs open and smashes against the side of the wall, breaking the hinge, and it goes off. Inside the room, you see just one knocker. The knocker is holding a dagger in his hand that has a very dull look to it.
Ugh.
And that feeling of cold
Oh,
gets
balls.
even worse. He is surrounded by big containers with like poison and corrosive
Oh, okay.
written on it, which is not out of place in a industrial sized pool
That's
house.
my question.
There is no sign of anyone else in this room. However, there is a small radio on the desk, not a desk, on a side table next to a bunch of hose.
Oh.
Yeah, you were thinking about it too, right? Yeah.
I thought like raking a hose, and then I thought like pantyhose, and then I was like, oh, pool hose.
It's not one of those.
Eric went,
Oh. Oh.
Technically, this would be a hose in different area code.
A 418? Nope, I'm wrong.
I believe the plural of hose is hosel.
Hoozle with a umlaut.
It's a hosel.
Round?
All he does after he kicks the door open and sees you, he says, "Contact made."
Oh. I'm gonna roll my shoulders back and just kind of plant my feet. I also do not have a conflict with you, but it seems we are at an impasse. You are serving a traitor, and I need only access the freehold. You want me to leave, and I need to stay.
This is how it's going to go down. You're going to turn around 180 degrees.
Mhm.
You're going to drop every weapon that you currently have on you onto the ground.
Mm.
You are going to walk out of here, past the gates. I will send you your weapons in the mail. I hope you like really long delivery times. If you fail to do this, he dies, not you. Because I imagine we'll have some questions for you. There are currently 45 of us watching you right now.
Gwydion? Is that a lie?
Go ahead and roll.
Straight up.
Your difficulty is 5.
Four successes.
He is lying.
Okay.
Liar!
I see. Oh my god, I sure hope he's not like... Yeah, I was going to say, Argon, like, I sure hope there aren't like 4,500.
It's actually 72.
Oh no. All right, I understand the terms. I wouldn't want you to hurt my friend. Thank you for your time. I would like to turn around 180 degrees. I would like to take the nearest pool chair and huck it at him.
Pool chair?
Yeah, we're near a pool. Oh, no, we're not near the pool,
deck
are we?
chair. Throne.
Yeah.
Comfy, cushy chair.
Well,
Lounge chair.
yeah, a lounge chair.
How about a bench?
Fuck yeah, even better.
It's like a bench.
Can I, like, rip it out of the ground?
Yes.
I love it. I would love to rip the
Your
bench out of
strength
the
is like,
ground.
what, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
easily rip a bench out of the ground.
Lucy, get out of my way.
Yeah.
I would like
Yes.
to, nice. Oh, I should be wearing like a strong
Say,
neck.
it's
I'd
a
like to
new
do that.
benchmark. Like, some
I have
sort
no
of-
quip. I throw the bench at his
God
head.
damn it.
Okay, you roll initiative.
Yay!
Initiative?
Yep. Round.
I'll break the knot.
I'll
when I
take
need to.
another 18.
Damn.
Oh,
I will not. Okay, that's
The knocker is currently sitting on 14.
12.
Your action to declare.
I am going to be casting Oaken Shield on everybody.
Including the knocker.
No, on my peeps.
including the hidden knocker. Okay.
The knocker is going to take a swipe at the she. Packers.
He's swiping at me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty far from him.
Just gonna move to you and swipe at you.
Okay.
Actually, that's
No?
right. Patches is between you.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, he's swiping in the knocker then. Fuck it.
Sorry.
Great. I would like to cast. I think Trick of the Light is enough, but you tell me. I want him to think that I have shot one of the chemical barrels. Might have to be. Maybe that has to be something way worse. I don't know.
Shooting a barrel full of chlorine will do nothing but leak some chlorine onto the ground. It's not they're not much explosive.
Yeah, no, but chlorine, like pure chlorine exposed to like if in a great enough spill can cause some pretty bad effects. So
Sure.
basically I want to play up, like make it seem like no, not gonna
No,
work.
make it
'Kay.
seem like what?
Like there's puffs of smoke coming up from chlorine that's gonna burn his
Okay,
eyes.
that you can do with Trick of the Light.
Nice.
Okay.
But it's not what will actually
No,
happen.
no. I just want him to think that there's
Yeah,
a
that you can
bad
totally
chlorine
do.
spill.
And you'll have
Okay.
to hope that he doesn't know that much about chlorine.
I mean,
But who does?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chemists?
But yeah. Great.
Meth dealers.
Probably. frankly.
So is the target prop or fey?
The target is prop.
Sweet.
Okay, it's your action first. I'll remind you that if he's swinging at you and you're not reserving anything for defense,
All right. I guess I'm hoping he may change his course of action.
Okay.
He's.
Thanks, Aragorn.
Let me see. What happens? Fuck. Where am I? All my goddamn pages.
For
Um.
defense, etc.
So if I split my lowest pool.
Yes.
yeah, you take your lowest pool, and that's the one that you split.
Josephine Chlorine.
Discoverer.
Chlorine.
Okay, fuck it. Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot him and defend, which means I guess either way that's still splitting the same pool, huh?
Hmm.
Okay, I'll just defend.
Hmm?
You're only defending this.
Yep.
Okay.
Dodging? Yeah.
Roll your dexterity athletics.
It's cold iron. Defense is the right call.
I tend to agree, actually. That would be pretty bad news.
3 successes.
It's good.
Okay. So he takes his dagger in an ice pick grip
Huh.
and just starts swiping it towards your chest. But each time you just have to take one step back, then another. It looks like he isn't that great with one of these things. He certainly is quick, but doesn't know the blade very well. You manage to evade all of his swipes. Your Oaken Shield.
5 successes.
Okay, so
Oh, I don't get this.
How many levels is that?
5.
5.
5? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Oaken
an
Shield, man.
incredibly good roll. Okay.
So, you can feel your clothing just starting to become more and more tough. Still flexible, but when you start moving your hands against it, like you can hear, instead of it just sounding like fabric rustling, it's
I was supposed to be creative. A protective elemental sheath. Can I imagine that the pool actually like comes up and shelters like water
mean
from
creative?
the pool?
sure.
What do you mean you had to?
It says here a protective elemental sheath. Be creative.
Oh, I
So
see.
I think of something now that I've
It's a
created.
suggestion more than.
Be creative or else.
That's
exactly.
that's a weird cantrip, by the way.
Yes.
Alnek. Patches. You get 2 extra actions next round.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And Claude,
Jesus, man.
Boost, boost, boost.
so a short sword just whips, and Patches, like that small little fringe next to your hair, just like, and you can feel like 4 of your hairs just
Oh,
as it comes around
Jesus,
and just
Claude.
bounces off the knocker. He grunts in pain slightly, but it clearly didn't do that much damage. Back to you.
I 8.
Start thinking of your actions and roll initiative. 8 as your initiative?
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's not great.
Okay, so pick up the bench and huck it, but he's not
He's-
surprised.
No.
So he gets a chance to dodge. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a willpower on the attack, John.
Okay.
Is there an increased difficulty because it's a bench or something?
Yeah, it's +1 because it's not really an aerodynamic object.
Fair. It's a lot of fucking successes. Hang on. Six successes.
6 successes. Okay, you have 2 threshold successes. Roll your damage. It's going to be strength +2 because it's a big ass
Thanks. I'm
bench.
like, what?
Okay,
Strength.
while you're working on that,
13.
okay,
16.
10. Okay, seeing as how he's starting to see that he is overwhelmed and the like, he's just going to hold the dagger in front of him, and then he's going to try and escape.
I was next?
Yeah.
I want to. I don't know if I can do this, but I basically want to go into the pool house, give it a check. Yeah, I guess that's. Fuck.
Hmm?
There are no other combatants in sight.
Not that you can see. He is still a knocker carrying a cold iron dagger.
Yeah, I guess so.
And he said
Okay.
contact made, but he wasn't speaking into a device
was
when
a
he said
There's a
that.
radio.
around.
Oh, it was a
There's
radio.
inside.
Okay.
Yikes.
Guess I'm just gonna shoot.
His head.
Attempt
off.
to shoot the dagger out of his hands.
Nice.
Okay, that's a
Um,
called shot.
yep.
Difficulty 8.
Great.
You?
I'm going to grab a handful of grass and go at him. Cast Verdant Reclamation. So try
I
to.
warn you.
Yes.
That will fail. He's holding cold iron.
Ah, okay.
Or at least has a very good chance of failing. It might work, but you not only would you have to succeed to the cantrip, but the
Yeah.
cold iron would have a chance of just. fizzling.
Okay, and this isn't like increased difficulty. This is like
He would get a roll to
He would get a
automatically try to
roll.
resist the cantrip.
what kind of roll is that? I'm weighing my options.
Do you have a lot of cold iron experience?
I don't know.
So you don't know.
I've seen enough people get stabbed by
I'm serious.
I'm telling you that it will be difficult, but
Okay.
it isn't really known just how difficult it is, because I don't think you've ever tried to cast something at somebody holding cold iron before.
No,
So you'll find out after this.
I don't want to waste glamour.
Fair.
Just in case we have to fight the Duchess later. What? Okay, so I can't cast anything on him. I could cast something around him.
Sure.
Um.
All right, think on it for a second.
Yeah,
Scott.
thanks.
6 successes on the damage roll.
Okay, he's rolling his stamina.
He's got some.
6 successes?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to roll his stamina again. Okay, so Brom picks up a bench, and the concrete that's poured underneath it cracks as it just rises up out of the ground, and like a hammer throw, just
Not subtle,
turning
this
around
guy.
and letting it go, it smashes him in the side of the face, and like teeth, tiny little filed teeth that out. His eyes roll up in the back of his head as he just spins around once and then drops like a sack of potatoes. He's out cold.
I want to run over and check.
You did 6 points of damage to him.
That's pretty much enough to put somebody unconscious. Yeah, that's pretty
Well,
intense.
that's also real damage.
Hooray!
But he's not dead, right?
He's not dead,
I mean, I
but
don't-
he is
I don't really-
definitely unconscious and
It's
probably
true, eh?
shattered like some bones in his face.
Shouldn't have messed with me, I guess. I feel bad. Braun doesn't feel bad. I'm running over. I'm checking his pockets for his phone.
Okay.
For loose change. Can I make he's standing on like cobblestone, right, or like some kind of the stone floor of
Yes.
or that's around the pool? I want to make that come up around him in a cage, using Primal 5, Dance of the Five Kings.
Okay.
She goes for
It is technically go you first. He's aborting to full defense.
How
because
very
he's
tough
trying
of
to
you.
I know. Oh yeah, and my bunk is stomping the ground like tough. Okay.
You can roll yours as well.
Okay, and for my other 2 actions, I guess I'll wait until.
You get to declare them after this.
Okay.
Baller.
Are we in a freehold now, or just around a freehold?
I just.
I
see the-
botch.
Oh my
You're
god.
in enough of a freehold that I think that's okay.
Cool.
You have no successes.
I have 3 fucking failures and no successes.
Filthy. Diff 8. That is rough, though. You should have scored 1. Like, it's
So
crazy.
for some reason,
have
Patches
8
decides to
fucking dice.
go up onto a tank and then not look at
All right.
people behind her.
For some reason. What a guy.
Okay. You manage to raise the cage around you. You fire. Bang! You miss him, and it glances off the stone that just encased him and went into the pool house, where it falls into a barrel of chlorine. So
There's now chlorine.
liquid just starts pouring out onto the ground, and immediately all of your eyes start to sting.
Ow!
Alnek doesn't have an action this round. Claude,
Cool.
Claude starts to circle the pool house. Round for you, initiative. You. Actually, no, he's
No, I
trapped.
have my 2 extra actions.
Yeah, you have 2 extra actions. Okay, so go ahead.
I want to run into the pool house despite the stinging of my eyes and try to search to see if there is anyone else or a trapdoor in the ground. I'm going to be like kicking things and shoving them with my two actions.
You're
worth of
taking 2
stuff.
actions to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's perception alertness. Your difficulty is going to be 4. That's taking into account that you're taking 2 actions to do this.
Nice.
Scott,
Yeah. I haven't rolled
You're
initiative
not in
yet for this
combat
round. Oh,
anymore.
it's true, eh?
Fuck this pile of dices. Dices?
New dice.
Yeah, F 'em.
he's unconscious.
He's done. I can't see what's happening with these guys, so I'm just going
No,
to
you're
assume
now
it
too
goes
close
well.
to the building.
I would like to see if he has a phone
Okay,
on him.
He does.
I'm going to take it and see if there are any recent text messages, perhaps from the other observers. Not that I would know who they are, but recent texts.
Hey, how's this stakeout going, bro? Pretty great, bro. Thanks for asking.
There are 2 text messages that you can see.
Hmm.
One of them is from a phone number that just says boss. And it says, no one gets inside. The other one is from Pizza Hut. There's a deal right now
What kind?
2 stuffed crust with a price.
on their pan pizza. I don't know. It's Pizza Hut.
Not bad pizza.
Okay.
Biscuits.
2 successes.
Okay, as you search in here, you find the following. 1, you find you find the radio as it's sitting there. It's a real radio. It's not like a chimerical knocker created.
Bless you.
I unfortunately can't sneeze with my mouth closed.
Sneasel.
Anyway, that hurt.
You all right, buddy?
So
This one guy.
he does. So you find the radio. You also find trace bits of fur, white fur. Not enough to be like.
They've ripped her to shreds and spread her fur everywhere.
There's that. But as you're searching through this, you notice that there's a trail being formed, just like one. Okay, so you have the knocker who's trapped in a cage. He starts trying to slash at the rock with a cold iron, but that's not doing a whole lot. It means that you now no longer can manipulate it, but it's already trapped him.
I know, but I was going to use it to squeeze him.
He's cut the cantrip with the knife.
Oh, yeah. Well, bleh.
You feeling lucky, punk?
Jesus.
Drop it. You've lost.
I'm going to need a manipulation intimidation roll with that.
Fair
However,
enough.
you are encasing him, and he didn't just get shot at. So let's say 5.
All right.
My initiative is...
You're no longer in combat.
Oh, okay.
Woo.
Unless, well, actually, it depends on the result of your roll. Okay, yeah, he drops the fucking thing.
Hooray.
It just goes on the ground. Now you're not in combat. None of you are in combat.
I'm just going to go pee because I really have to pee if that's cool.
I'm next.
Yeah, sure,
minutes.
go ahead. I'll
Thank-
focus on Scott for a second. Unless you're also leaving.
No. Drop your sword. Very nice. Good reference. I would like to. It's all good. Bye, Liz.
I'm a graceful swan.
She's a graceful swan.
God.
She doesn't care who knows
A
it.
graceful school swan.
You heard what I said. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean.
Is it like
Versky.
that swan who wasn't good enough in Trumpet of the Swan? Right? So Trumpet of the Swan, he like hooks up with this swan biddy, but like she's no good for him. She's not like smart or anything like that. It's just a normal swan.
Did you have a dream? What?
No,
the
E.B.
heck?
White, The Trumpet of the Swan. Do you not know this book?
No, not at all,
Kate
man.
knows what I'm talking about.
Apparently
I
it was
mean,
a
Every
Quebec
note was
school
like a
kind of
jewel
thing.
held up to the light. It was just for some fucking swan.
I mean, I know it's a real thing, but like, what the F are you talking about? No, I am kidding. Yep, very true.
Swan's name, I think, was Louis.
Huey, Dewey, and?
No, Louis.
Oh,
because
okay.
he had no voice, so he learned to play the trumpet.
Actually, though?
Yes.
Like Trumpet of the Swan. That's very funny. It's swans don't like sing gracefully though. Like what's the
No, they don't.
so
So that's why, like, he could have had anyone he wanted. Like, he could have had a human if he wanted.
could have been any songbird. Doesn't have to have been a
Just
swan.
some fucking weak ass. He was like, oh, that swan's pretty. I'm gonna play my trumpet for it.
Aragorn is correct, John. We love it when you let out some of your secret bitterness with the world.
How about this? Stuart Little is a book, definitely good. Stuart Little is a movie. What the fuck did they do to that thing?
Agreed.
It was fine as a book when it was very vague as to like what the fuck happened. Like, did she give birth to a mouse? We don't know. Sarsaparilla.
I'm waiting for the dark reboot of Clifford the Big Red Dog, and Clifford just like rips people to shreds or something.
You know they made a second season of reboot Guardian of the whatever the fuck.
Like the new the reboot of Reboot?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? I saw a trailer for that. I grew up with it. So did you.
Dude, I knew the guy who made it.
Did you actually? Oh, of course,
Yeah.
because it was here, right? John was the computer.
I
nerd.
had the pilot of Reboot in my house before it was released.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. For those of you who don't know, Reboot is a Canadian animated television series.
It was the first fully 3D animated television series.
which is awesome.
And the producers got mad that Pixar beat them to the first feature film, but
Fair.
Pixar.
Yeah, well, I religiously follow Power Rangers. Even I can't watch the reboot.
I was the user? No, God, no.
Oh shit!
If I was the user, I wouldn't have lost any of those punk-ass games. There'd be nulls all over mainframe.
Nice,
Yeah, that's
All right.
right. I know the lingo.
man. Incoming game. Oh, fuck, that was a good show.
Warning. Incoming game.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's hear that. We'll get Liz to say it. She's got the AI voice down.
Yeah, when you're not
You
you're not
aren't
on mic.
mic'd.
The worst. I'm also gonna if we're taking a break, John, if that's okay, I'll just have a quick second. Unless you want me to declare an action, I'll just. Goddamn actors.
Kung Fu Fenris, Liz says bad words all the time. Do you have a favorite non-standard bad word?
Non-standard. What do you mean?
Well, like not like fuck or shit.
Well, fuck
Fuddy
nuggets
duddy.
is probably my favorite.
Hey, Dio.
Hey!
Happy
Hey! Hey! If a Liz says a bad word and no one's around to hear it, yes, she did say it.
Was fuddy duddy a bad word?
No, it's fuck nuggets. Fuck nuggets is my favorite. I also like fudgesicle.
I like sugar honey iced tea because it sounds all cute, but it spells out shit.
Sugar honey iced tea.
I like Dixicle. It's like a popsicle except dick.
I do say ballsack a lot.
Balls.
Balls.
As immortalized.
I like how we get 500 bits so that we start talking about like, well, what are the naughty things we get to say?
We're so naughty. We're so bad.
Twat waffle with
Twat waffle?
Bitch butter. That's like extra on top.
Damn.
Nice.
Are you sure you're not Fiona? Extra.
Yeah. Extra. in it.
Hi, baby. Are you Fiona? Because you're extra smexy. Smexual.
Thank you.
Was that Cerzeron? Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Who do we know who's Fiona? We know Cerzeron. We know the Duke. Is that it? Those all the Fionas we know? Mab?
I feel like
These
there's
are the
someone
Fionas
else.
we know. These are the Fionas we know.
Oh, yeah,
These are the
so-
Fionas we know.
Red Lobster biscuits. This is important.
Oh. Did you like get a recipe sent to you or something?
Well, I'm just looking it up because I'm clearly going to be making that.
Do we even have a Red Lobster around here anymore?
They are not in this province. You have to. Closest one is in Ottawa.
I mean, there used to be one.
Yeah.
It's on
and
to carry.
there's also one in the Fairview Mall. Not the Fairview. The one on the other side, next to the Future Shop and the Chapters.
Oh, I see. Everything's died down.
Yes, you are the life of the party, or shall I say, motley? Because you keep dying, so you know.
Oh, not cool, man. Not cool.
Have some more wine.
Thanks. What did we eat? Everyone was cheering
Who
about.
wants to go first?
I do.
Vince.
I would like to send a text from the phone to the person called Boss.
Okay.
And I would like to say, careful, two big fuckers coming up the front. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the same text I sent my mother yesterday.
Oh! What? What? Okay, I'm good.
Bat him out.
Oof.
Bon.
Sorry.
T'as envoyé ton message?
Text.
Verbal Oof is my Eminem cover band.
Nice. It's a good one.
Better oof yourself in the music the moment.
I don't know Rap God, obviously, but good fucking
Yeah,
song.
Rap God is.
No, of course. It's that fast.
I thought that you were
That's how it
doing
went on your
Sugar
stream,
Ray.
right, Sean? Yeah.
About
I hate everybody at this
all around
table.
the world, whatever that.
Both of these
song-
tables. I hate all of you. I don't.
Wow.
Hi.
Aw. Thanks, Dio. That's what I'm going to text John. After I've sent the text, I'm going to keep the phone, and I'm going to see what door the red cap came out of.
The front door of the freehold.
Oh. Well, I don't want to go there, so we're good. I'm going to... Oh boy, I'm going to cast my eyes up to where the 3 people were watching, I imagine.
You'll have to take a few steps back.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Go. Hello.
Us.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I
Biscuits
can't
go
tell
with
if he's
tea.
like
Cookies go in the
gesturing at
trash.
us to like
I was
work or,
thinking
like,
about that too, yeah. Biscuits go with tea, cookies go
In the trash. Okay, wait. I'm going to keep looking it up.
What are you looking at?
Red Lobster biscuits.
Also, everyone cheered when I was in the washroom.
Just
They were
you.
cheering for your pee.
No, they weren't.
No,
Red
last of her
Lobster
birthday
biscuits.
bits.
Oh, birthday bits.
Yes.
That's
Oh, because
nice.
Costco sells the mix.
Oh shit.
But there's
Yeah, you have
also
a Costco
there's
membership
a
for
recipe
free.
on allrecipes.com. It gets a number
on
of
it.
positive
Nice.
reviews. Oh, they look pretty sure.
Thanks, Sarah Gwen.
Cheddar cheese buttermilk biscuits.
Duke, Jonas, and Antoinette are
Garlic biscuits. Jonas.
Weirdness, Englishness, it's a state of mind. Okay? Trust me.
Okay, we
I'm
have
half
these
English.
things.
Okay, I have flour. I don't know whether we have cheddar at the moment.
I would put
baking
any
powder,
cheese, I'm
salt,
sure would be fine.
garlic. We have garlic powder,
Nice.
milk, butter, egg, melted butter. So all we're maybe missing is the
cheddar
cheddar
cheese.
So who's running across to the dep after?
Cheddar cheese.
We do.
Yeah. Don't
Okay, I
Sounds
know
like-
we have a cube of matzah.
And you just need to bake it for 10 minutes. We're doing this.
Okay.
Okay, great.
10 minutes?
Yeah, man.
I guess they're really soft.
Biscuits. 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 Biscuits.
I mean, you could, weirdness. You could.
Goodbye,
Hello,
Angel
chap.
Wick. Thank
Oh,
you for
oh.
joining us. I will try not to be a douche and like actually upload this within 2 days as opposed to
It's okay.
being a week and a half late for one episode. Shout out to Danny Lilly for tweeting at me and being like, "So where's that 50?"
And you're like, what?
Angel Wick, thank you. Thank you for the bits.
Some bits.
I missed bits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Want to see some more?
Bits in your absence.
Sorry, my mouth feels so weird because I'm not used to not having this tooth,
Mmm.
so I don't know whether something's wrong or not.
Fair.
It doesn't hurt.
Great. Don't.
That's-
As I tweeted earlier, if it
I
hurts,
love that.
don't poke it.
I
Don't
loved
poke
that.
at it with your
I
tongue.
loved that tweet.
Don't make it start hurting.
Oh, story of my wisdom teeth removal.
Mm.
That's all. I was like, "There's a hole in my mouth." God damn.
I'm contraindicated from eating peanuts for another week.
Are you able to eat rip-off Red Lobster biscuits?
Yeah.
They're
Excellent.
soft. Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
I don't care what my dentist says.
27 Kung Fu Fenris.
Nice. Shove a chiclet in there. All right.
So.
Yeah, that's my action. You found some fur.
Having dropped the knife, I don't want to fucking touch it. So I'm going to kick it into the pool.
Yes.
Into.
He just ruined the pool for everyone.
Well, he
It's
is
there
in
for-
like a rock cage.
So it's fallen within his cage.
Yeah.
His knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
He just dropped it.
Okay.
No.
You can ask him to kick it out.
All right. Where is the puka that was previously contained in this pool house?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bull fucking shit. Where is the puka that was previously contained in this pool house?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Great. Why were you told to guard this pool house?
I don't question orders.
Why are you here?
I mean, that's a deep
It's a
question.
perfectly valid question, man.
Why do you take orders from Eloise?
Also, what were your orders?
My orders were to stay in this pool house and guard it.
You said
with a
contact
fucking
made.
cold
Were
iron
you
dagger.
waiting for us?
I had two people
Yeah.
yelling at me, and I couldn't hear either.
Well, I was yelling. She was being totally.
It was
unfaithful.
awesome, actually. I quite liked it. I like to imagine you both just doing that. He's like,
Go for it.
With a fucking cold iron dagger.
I was given this.
What was your question?
You said contact made. You were waiting for us?
I was told to report if anybody came in.
Anybody?
Okay, start rolling me your perception subterfuge, please.
Okay. Bob the alien. Bob
So,
the alien.
what did Eloise do to get you to sell your soul?
whoa.
He's not lying. I did what I was told.
Why would you accept to wield cold iron?
I did what I was told.
Why would you make that compromise?
Because I was scared.
You're scared now too, aren't you? There are repercussions for your actions.
I was just following orders.
Yeah, unfortunately, the
Was-
generals managed to go free while the privates rot in jails.
Something. My privates rot in jail. Something.
No,
something.
stop, please
Right,
stop.
'cause
Absolutely,
you just played
absolutely
it.
not.
Is there some way of detecting if he was under the influence of Sovereign?
Greymare.
Cool. Let's try it. Intelligence? Ugh. Or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
I'm stumbling backwards a few steps to see if I can clock the 3 people who were watching from the window.
They're not there anymore.
Oh, excellent! I'm gonna hide around the corner out of sight of the door. The front, yeah.
Are you like motioning for Zeron to join you, or are you just like, check out this bench? Looks like he just got benched.
Benched. Oh, nice one actually. I
And do you
think
go like
I'm gonna
this?
do a couple different signals that we have. No, yes, I'm gonna motion him over.
No.
Okay. So he's just following orders. Like a fucking
I don't see why that's hard to believe.
chump. I'm sorry. I order you to hold this cold iron? Like, that's shitty.
Apparently, it's a regular.
Oh,
occurrence.
she's a shitty person.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let me put it this way. Cold iron's bad news,
Mhm.
right? Like it's not a good thing to have. But it'd be the equivalent of like if you were in a gang and you handed like a 14-year-old a gun.
Yeah, like obviously he's gonna take it because he's trying to be cool and or not be like killed.
Dead, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh boy.
Who's your boss?
He doesn't say anything.
Speak.
No, she killed the Baroness before the Baroness even spoke. So talking isn't what's gonna lead her to fucking kill you. She's that unhinged. You've chosen the wrong side. You're in fucking danger, and it's not from us.
Not yet.
Good
Kill.
cop, bad cop? I'm
Ooh.
down. I'm down.
Yeah, you know what? Good cop, bad cop. This. The good cop, I want you to roll
Uh-oh.
charisma and.
Oh no.
Damn it!
Fuck, what are we doing?
Charisma and intimidation. And the bad cop, I want you to roll manipulation and intimidation.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Trade off, trade off.
Trade off. Trade
Well, yeah,
off.
but you're both rolling.
But I'm a
right?
knocker, and I'm trying to be like Mama Patches.
I buy it.
Ooh.
I don't succeed. It's
I
not a botch.
botched.
Oh my god!
It's not a botch because I did have a success.
From to the rescue!
So I say speak and I just throw up in his face. It's
Speak.
not very
Fuck.
intimidating. Speak.
Good boy.
I love that video. Oh god.
Ah.
Well, I'm spent.
You're saying that I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. You're a knocker. You crystallized because you were
He reaches
put
into
on
his
this.
pocket. He's moving very slowly. Reaches into his pocket. And he pulls out a smaller kind of dagger, like more of a dirk. This
Mhm.
one's chimerical.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk, don't do it.
I'm preparing
And
an
he
action
slashes
to
his own
shoot
throat.
the knife out of his hand.
All right, that's still difficulty 8.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I won't fucking double botch.
I was
any
gonna say,
dice
like, you can't
again.
double botch twice, right?
Oh, why would you say that, Scott?
I know.
One,
Nice.
2, 3 successes. Doubled if it requires steady hand.
Required a steady hand to shoot the thing out of his hand rather than shoot him in the throat. Right?
It's not steady hand because you had to do quick, like...
Okay, so 3 successes. Because they were all zeros.
No, he succeeded.
Oh man. Shit. That's fucked up.
He falls over unenchanted.
Can I, like, dispel the
bat
cage to,
Yeah,
like, get
yeah,
to
yeah.
him? Cool. I
Right,
want to
just go-
search. I want to search him.
I'm gonna kick
You are
the
the
cold
worst,
iron
Hunky.
knife into the pool.
Okay, so you kick
Loot.
the iron knife in the pool. It immediately would start rusting if it was exposed to air.
Oh. Do I know this?
Why is that a bad thing? It's
Like-
like it's iron, right? Like if it gets wet, you'll take its coating off and then eventually.
Oh,
it'll
so
rust.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought there was something special about cold iron that,
No.
like, when it's not being held. I don't know. Fuck.
No, like it.
Yeah. Okay,
Anyway.
great.
Um, so on him is a cell phone,
I want to grab it.
and that's it. Other than his chimerical dagger, which still exists.
I'll take it.
Olnek, could you bring him to the van?
Loot.
Olmec, by the way, is
Olmec.
like
I'm sorry.
throwing up into a bush.
Chloe, can you bring him to the van?
Jesus.
Yeah, no problem.
Why is Olnek
Picks up and hefts him, and then, well, no, he doesn't. He just picks him up under his arms and
Mhm.
starts pulling him towards the van.
I'm gonna
Oh,
so
start.
shitty? I'm gonna wait with Zeron, probably just for a couple of minutes, around the corner from the front door. My hope is to get the drop on the 3 if they are coming out this way to check on their fallen compatriot.
Yeah, they'll open the door.
Guess I'll wait till they step out.
Are you standing like just behind, holding like this enormous flower vase?
I mean, now I am. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, they open the door, and the 3 of them come out to collect their fallen compatriot.
I look to Zeron and I like motion at them, and I try to communicate a like, do you think we can take him? You know?
Ending
Honk,
with a
honk.
with
Yeah,
a
exactly.
crazy wink. Yeah.
Yuck.
Crosshair, if you're listening, can you timestamp that moment for a gift, please?
Ugh.
Future Crosshair, thank you
Probably
from
not a
past
good
Liz.
Whoa, time. Do you-
Um,
yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to communicate that to him silently. I don't have a charm to help me with this.
Yeah, you can just rush him.
Oh, okay. Yeah? It's doable?
You know what? Roll me your dexterity melee just once.
Okay. I am sure-footed, and I have a broadsword. What do you think? I don't know what you're...
No.
Okay. Two successes.
Alright. Those compatriots aren't nearly as skilled, so it doesn't take much for you to lay them out.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Great.
These are inconsequential people, and I kind of want to get to the
We just
action
want to
here.
move. Yeah. Okay, I get you.
So, you two.
I'm gonna follow the yellow brick road, and by that I mean the breadcrumb trail of Kyoko for.
Yeah, me too.
Kyoko's breadcrumbs.
What are you doing with Olnick?
I guess I'd wait for Claude to get back from the van and then be like, I don't know. How is he gonna be puking for a long time? Like,
He's just like,
You okay, buddy?
you can wait in the van.
I'll guard the.
The kid.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Be safe. Stay there. Right.
Should be good for another hour.
You have my number. Text me if you need our help, okay?
Yeah.
Ba-ding.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I would have like the radio was small, right? It wasn't like fucking boombox.
Yeah.
I would have taken it with me then, assuming it was battery powered, and like seeing if I can hear anything.
Currently, no.
Drag the corpses' bodies out of sight. Sorry. Shank them all? No. Drag the bodies out of sight and go to rejoin these guys.
All right. So
Or at least go to the pool house.
you're now outside the pool house. The trail leads through the firing range. But actually, you know what? Perception survival.
I'm tired of watching.
Yay!
Willpower. 2, 3, 4 successes.
How
Hers was
fickle.
better.
So Patches, you can tell that it's a very sparse trail, but it leads from the pool house through the firing range, and it goes into one of the exits off the kitchen.
I'm gonna tell everyone to stay back. And laying flat on the wall next to me, I'm gonna try the handle, so that like Scott's chair is the door, so that if someone shoots directly, there's no one in the line.
So you're gonna slice the pie.
And then I will slice the pie.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it's the correct way to
Oh.
like whatever.
Like swat through a door.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
not
when you're
swat, but
opening
you know
a
what I mean?
door, you like open it and you have the gun basically
Just like
going with the
some
handle to
vision,
make
yeah.
sure- like it's the kind of thing that 16-year-olds feel really cool about.
I'm not 16, John.
You're not?
Ugh.
I mean, you regressed a while there, so soon you will regress at 16, right?
Childling Brom. Not now, Scott. Not now. Talk later.
That'd be so sweet.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course.
When you
Stop tonguing the hole, Aragorn says before we proceed.
I'm not tonguing the hole. That's not what I'm doing. But you can tell that I'm doing something, but I'm not tonguing the hole.
Jesus.
This is our life now.
Just
The game of life?
Been
you
our
might
life
even
for
say?
2 years. 3 years?
3 years.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, right? We've truly grown up. And the whole tonguing. Gross.
when you enter into the kitchen, there are so it's just like a stainless steel massive kitchen, right? Like this is meant to feed potentially hundreds of people at once. And
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, I bet you are, Neale. I bet you are.
there's like ovens stretched around, huge refrigerators. Everything is made of stainless steel, like the tables, everything, right? Like it's for food preparation. There's nobody in here except that you can see that the door to the meat locker is open,
Oh.
just slightly ajar.
Yeah.
And, like vapor is coming out, like cold vapor.
I take an extra second just to clock where the potential entrances from inside the building are, and then make my way to
So
the
the kitchen leads
meat locker.
either to an elevator, a dining room area, a
Different elevator.
what?
Elevator. You said elevator, and I was like, is it that one? But it's not that one. Not
Could be.
necessarily. Could be.
It might be, Harry Potter staircase
Maybe
elevators.
it's a dumbwaiter.
That fucking play. Anyway.
Nice.
An elevator. It's not that elevator. Leading to the dining area. There's a few bathrooms. There's one hallway that goes off, possibly leading to some offices, and then the various like massive sort of pantries and meat locker.
That's a lot of places.
I'm checking for fur.
The fur stops here.
At the meat locker.
No, in the kitchen.
Ah.
All right. Well, let's start with the obvious choice.
Brom?
If I'm rejoining them,
Yeah, I assume you are.
then I will step inside the kitchen as well, probably slightly behind Patches with gun.
Sophia?
Yeah, I'm behind them all. I think, I imagine my Oaken Shield has expired, so I'll recast it now. To include Brahmi Brahm.
No, it wouldn't have expired by now.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. When it does, I will recast it, but I guess for now we're...
Oaken Shield doesn't expire.
Oh, really?
Wow. Just like straight up. I mean, you have to take those levels first if you get injured, but like ever?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
As near as I can tell. No.
Oh,
Dang. I've
It
been
says
erasing them
lasts until destroyed or until the end of the scene.
Oh,
oh
you
good.
haven't
Okay,
ended the
scene. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah.
Nice. Something
Damn.
I was like, wow, that's OP.
That's
as
really
Yeah,
good for like a
Just
level
every day you
3
just
charm.
keep like.
yeah.
Well,
Andrew.
then
No,
you,
that
if you
would-
cast it again, it overwrites.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But whatever, you just keep cat. Anyway, so I'm going to like hook my toe into the bit of door that's open and kick it open.
Inside, there are hanging from hooks from the ceiling 5 Kyokos. They are enchanted Kyokos, so not like her normal person. Although none of them are seemingly conscious, all with their heads hanging down, no glasses, and wearing the same clothing that you saw her wearing the last time that you saw her. Albeit all of them with hands bound and with the hook holding that in place. And there are 5 of them stretched around in kind of a semicircle. And standing in the center of that is Countess Acanthea. Or Baroness Acanthea.
Standing
Standing.
as a chimerical being.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Cute ruse.
She looks panicked, by the way.
Baroness, we have no quarrel with you. Tell us what this is meant to be.
Four of them aren't real. And as near as I can tell, touching one that isn't real could have disastrous consequences. If I leave this room, disastrous consequences.
Are you just the messenger, Baroness?
And she turns and shows that her dress is ripped down close to her kidney,
Okay. Ooh.
and there's stains of
Kidney.
blood.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Nothing too serious, but like
Sure,
she's
but-
clearly been stabbed.
Right.
She's gone mad.
That she has.
But everyone who still lives here doesn't know that yet.
They're learning one by one.
She is still able to perform the duties of a freeholder, and yet she is mad.
It would be madness to stand against the crown. I think she's still with her faculties intact, but as near as I can tell, she's just trying to delay you as much as possible.
So, you say if I touch her, something will happen.
Touch me or touch any of the ones that aren't Kyoko.
This is what we came for, Baroness, but you said trying to delay us. Is she running away?
She's trying to gather as much power as she can. The coup failed, but she's still on the run. However, it's not just easy for her to disappear.
Of course.
And she still has allies. Allies who may not realize that they're standing against you.
Then we must solve this and get to her as quickly as possible. No?
There isn't a basic role that I could do to try to see through these smoke and mirrors.
I mean, probably not.
Yeah.
If it was that simple.
That's kind of
It would
what I'm
Fair.
thinking. Okay. Well, I would like to go up to each of them and try to cast Dreamwalk. Can't enter the dream of someone who isn't there, so the cantrip will fail until it succeeds.
I mean,
I'm not touching them,
no.
looking at them.
I want to throw out a possible thing that might happen.
Okay.
If they are 5 metamorphosized people, then you would enter someone's dreams, but just not Kyoko.
But I would know it wasn't Kyoko.
Truth. That is probably actually probably
I'm
true,
spending
so I
a
feel
lot
like-
of glamour to do it, but
Yay!
unless somebody has a better idea.
No. I was like, well, I wouldn't have to touch them to shoot them, but I'd rather not like it. But I was going to like shoot everyone's foot, right? But like if something I thought it was if something happens to her, there was trouble, but
Right.
something happens to the 4 effigies.
As well.
Or whatever they
Whatever
are.
they are.
Clones, fates.
Can I
Seems
just
very
before or as Sophia's doing this? Can I examine the Kyokos? Is there
I'll
anything
be
different
bunking
about
off to
their
the side.
clothing?
Bunkin'.
You know what I mean? Is it one of those?
Pirouettes.
Anyway,
Couple more pirouettes.
Stripping in such a cold place might be.
Okay, roll me your perception. Alertness difficulty is 7.
If you can even
7.
narrow it down, Brom.
yeah, exactly.
Zeron, guard the door.
Spending a willpower.
You're guarding the door?
No, Zeron, guard the door. Your beef isn't in this room.
But it is hanging on this hook.
Oh,
And we're gonna be like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
5 successes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of successes.
All the clothes seem functionally identical, which means that somebody has gone to effort to make sure that they have recreated them properly, probably with the use of legitime. So one of these sets of clothes is real, the other 4 are not.
Okay. I say
good?
I say go for it. Yeah.
All right. I've been pirouetting in this meat freezer.
You're getting very cold.
I'm getting very cold.
Pirouetting in the meat freezer.
That's filthy. Sorry, that is filthy.
Oh, what kind of a bunk is that?
Well, what are you trying to do?
Dreamwalk.
I know that, like, Dreamwalk on who? Let's number them from 1 to 5.
Okay. 1 to 5.
There's
Oh,
five.
there's 5 of them. All right. Well, possibly burning through all of my glamour because I do have those 2 points of dross. So we'll start with the dross. I'm casting Dreamwalk on number 1.
Okay, I'm actually going to have you roll Intelligence Greymare.
Okay.
The difficulty of 8.
That seems like a good thing to use my 1 point of willpower on. I'm going to do that.
So you say something bad will happen. What?
Wait, no, never mind. Have you ever entered Kyoko's dream before?
I don't think I have.
So then you can't do that. Okay,
Never
mind.
That's the, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure she's one of the few people I've
It's
never
true. It's
dreamwalked with.
Sizer. Like,
Yeah.
I remember a lot of them. Yeah.
I don't think you've
Me.
ever been in Patch's dream.
Nope.
Nope.
But Patches doesn't want me there.
I actually
I respect her.
at some point begrudgingly said fine.
He didn't
but
really want me there.
No.
Well, just everyone's traipsing around in Brahms' heads. He was fucked up.
Bunky
You're
bunk,
going to
bunk.
succeed in this. It's not worth it to not.
Okay.
Kaiser, please.
But you have to pick 1 to 5.
1.
1, okay. All right. Sophia leaves the room
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
and enters into a dream.
do we wait? Patches, do you think someone should proceed?
Someone's guarding the door. We're right by the exterior door. Claude, if you don't have any better ideas as to what we can do in this room, perhaps keeping an eye on the exterior door would be helpful.
Do we know that Kyoko is in there?
No.
Which means that we need to continue to search. I will take Zeron and we'll move continually.
All right. I'm pretty sure we're standing in a trap. So if you extract Kyoko and you can't extract us, that is the cost.
Zeron and Claude leave.
Then I'm gonna turn to sort of look out of the meat, like to guard, but I'm absolutely like looking back a
Yep.
lot.
Sophia. You're standing in a classroom. Blackboard across the wall, no whiteboard here, like not recent classrooms.
Nice.
Blackboard across the wall, and you can smell that distinct scent of chalk dust and hormones floating in the room. The teacher's desk is old, wooden, rickety, with a chair behind it, and the desks that are in front of you, each one of them is populated with a student. Ages no higher than 14 or 15, and then standing in front of them is a young man who's holding cue cards in his hands that are damp already with his sweat. And he looks up at you. What are you doing here? Kyoko is re-enchanted. Potentially. Otherwise she wouldn't be able to shed fur.
I was told I could sit in.
Who are you?
I'm a friend.
And he looks down at his notes again, and he looks up, and then everybody behind their desks are in their underwear, except that not like standard, like, you know, boxers or whatever. Like they're wearing like undershirts, like petticoats, like very kind of
Dear
Victorian
God.
fashion.
All right.
And then you see just swirls start to sprout on his cheeks.
Yeah. Ah. Does he seem aware of that?
No.
What if I told you that this was a dream?
Okay. I hope so.
When you wake up, you can teach whatever you want to teach.
Roll me your perception awareness, please.
Okay. Three successes.
Okay. Everything seems normal so far.
It's the so far that worries me.
Yeah, seriously. What's your name?
Billy,
Billy, nice to meet you. I'm Sophia.
I know who you are.
How?
I've seen you before here. You had a suite.
Oh, really? Do you work here?
Am I gonna die?
No.
I don't think I'm gonna make the... I'm a trap.
You're a decoy. But we both know you're more than that, right?
I'm really scared.
Don't be. You'll wake up from this, and you will do spectacular things. And maybe we'll meet again, okay?
Sophia's gonna Sophia.
Okay.
I have to go now.
Okay. I still have a speech to give. It's about superstitions.
Are you superstitious?
Did you know that left-handed people were called sinister? Because it was thought to be wrong. I'm left-handed.
Left-handed children used to have their hands broken so they would be forced to write with their right hand.
Yeah, but all I have is ink right here. Always.
It's a mark of who you are.
I'm not the only trap.
I know.
There are others.
I know.
And someone's waiting for you in one of them.
Oh shit. Dream fight.
You're someone, too, you know. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Your radio crackles to life.
Dream fight, dream fight, dream fight, dream fight.
And Eloise's voice just... You're already here. You can't leave well enough alone, can you? By now you've found Kyoko, I'm sure. Don't worry. I haven't hurt her that badly. Listen, I'm willing to negotiate for the real Kyoko, but I'm gonna need something from you in return. If you accept, head for the atrium. One of you. No weapons.
I look.
The fact that she's offering an alternative means that she's afraid we'll succeed.
I agree.
Means she thinks she has a better chance against one of us without weapons, which shows absolutely how fucking weak she is.
I just having a blast over
I
there.
just love listening to Patches be like so down on people. It's
Sophia
amazing.
rematerializes like
She's just like, that's just amazing.
It is a trap.
Sophia emerges from the first Kyoko's dream.
It's not her. Someone who lives here or works here. These are people,
Yeah.
and they're scared.
Let's not touch them then. She's offered us some alternative.
What?
If one of us goes into the atrium unarmed, she'll theoretically give us Kyoko, because that sounds like less of a trap than this.
Please. I'm going in.
What do you think she wants? Why does she want us here in the
You went
first place?
second?
Yeah.
Because we're an obstacle.
Okay.
Because if she can divide and conquer us, Sophia's a fucking queen maker.
If we are
I
going,
don't know whether word has spread about her decision.
maybe not yet.
Torture her, or, torture us into forcing her to name.
Eloise
Eloise.
or someone of her choosing.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you?
You're right. Maybe she doesn't know.
I don't know whether it's been announced across the Seven Kingdoms.
Not yet.
Sorry.
The seven. No.
Inside, you are in a yoga studio. It's hot in here. Well over 30 degrees.
Oof.
And here, instead of the smell of chalk dust and hormones, are hopes and sweat. Enough that you can taste it on your tongue. Something that probably would not be a fun place for Sophia to be. But you're not going to trigger your antithesis. You're in a dream. You're okay.
And I do like yoga, just not in stinky situations.
Sitting cross-legged
Sticky situation.
in this is Kyoko. She's wearing the same black sort of catsuit-esque thing that she's worn before. And her ears are tied back alongside her hair, and sweat is just pouring off of her forehead.
Go over and sit next to her.
Hello?
I'm a little overdressed.
The problem is that I've never seen you naked. The sight of which would probably destroy every synapse inside my brain. I realize that I'm in a dream. At the same time, I know that to be exposed to something so perfect, it would ruin me.
Really?
The taste of ice cream would be like ash. And sex would have to just be for love. Never again for pleasure. You would doom me to that. A wholesome existence.
Sorry.
I wanted to craft a little console and hand it to her. If Tetris could be on it, that would be great. Not sure how.
No, you only get Duck Hunt. It's a dream, damn it.
So,
No,
you
you're-
mean like a handheld? Mm-hmm. Okay. Tetris DS.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, Liz. Good choice.
Thank you. I've been struggling with this. Maybe you could help me?
They're falling blocks.
Mm-hmm.
If you get them in a line, they disappear.
Show me.
I've never played it before in my life.
Okay, so is she Puka or is she not Kyoko?
Could be either.
Could be either.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I came here looking for you
Why?
because we're bringing you home. Come on, show me.
Where's Melch?
Why does it matter?
Where Fairlith, Lenore, Mab, and Morwen.
What does it matter?
And she stands up and she takes 3 steps back from you.
Here.
And the windows start it starts getting hotter as the sun beats
Oh.
inside. Because the reason that I left was to make sure that one of them was well and truly dead, and 4 of them stayed alive.
Melge was the one of the people named.
Yes.
Wait, so Mel's dead.
Yeah.
The other lady's alive.
Because of the fight. The duel.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we're thinking that this is really Kyoko.
That's what I...
So far,
that's
so good.
my,
That's so.
little cheerleaders outside.
It's like
We're just
very confused.
Yeah, you got this.
We think Melge is dead. The others are fine.
Do you think he forgives me?
Who, Kyoko?
Jorg.
Who's that?
Someone from my dreams.
I've never met anyone by that name.
Stop you there. Back to you two.
Never heard of him. What a stupid name.
Kind of. I bet I'd hate him if I ever met him.
I can show her what she wants in the
The radio
atrium.
crackles.
Uh-oh.
They're everywhere. And Shy shall get downstairs. Make sure.
I'm gonna smash the fucking radio.
Yes.
And I'm gonna start walking towards what I believe is the atrium.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna stop before I get to it.
Okay. You walk through an empty kitchen, an empty dining hall, but that's where the atrium will start.
Great.
Patches, are you sure?
I begin casting a cantrip. I'm going to make it an extended action in order to accumulate successes.
Okay.
I'm going to be picking up dishware from around the thing and wedging forks together and spoons and stuff, and
Stacking 'em.
yeah, and just getting them basically ruining their nice colory.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
And making sort of a
stuff.
modern art sculpture as a bunk for casting smoke and mirrors. And I want to cast smoke and mirrors out into the atrium using scene.
Okay.
What's going to appear? Oh.
Problem.
I mean, I'm watching her doing this, but I don't want to leave the Baroness and
don't want you to.
Kyoko's. I'm going to turn back to Baroness Acanthea.
Problem. You visited here once with a woman. Do you remember her name?
The Lady Kyoko. No, someone else
Before
maybe.
then.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that one.
I think back to a time in the distant past, I imagine.
Didn't you go there with Kay?
Yeah. I mean, did we?
I'm
Yeah, of
pretty
course
sure
we
you
did.
did.
Yes, of course, because her armor was here, yeah. The Lady K.
Okay. So if I believe that you're real, and you believe that I'm real, Eloise, everybody in this freehold could potentially be under the effects of an illusion, a cantrip of sovereign, or chicanery. She's that powerful.
A cantrip on top of all of these.
The only way that I know that you're real is if you can tell me the information that I know to be true. Now, you just did, and I appreciate that. But everyone could potentially not be real. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Your cantrip?
So it's chimerical, so it's only visible to chimera because I don't need to bother any humans with this.
Yep. You're creating a smoke and mirrors of what?
Of myself,
Okay.
Unarmed.
All right.
Nice.
But
Good
doing
old
this.
Patches.
I got my own back. Bitches.
Nice.
you. This is fine. You don't
Okay.
need to roll for this
Cool.
one. Because I assume that you don't need this to last like a million years or anything like that.
No.
You're fine.
Yeah, like a success or two, but
So
also
you
I
set
made
that
an
into the
extended rule.
atrium, and what are you making your...
I'm here. I'm unarmed. What are your terms?
Puppeting it.
Yeah,
It's
basically
actually
like,
really cool.
you know, she opens the door and leaves it open, and I'm out of sight of the door, but I can hear.
Extradition. You allow me to go to Hibernia. You promise to never come after me. You, and I want a promise from any representative of the Red Branch. I leave you in peace. You live me in peace.
Why did you ask for this by taking Kyoko hostage? Why couldn't you just have fucked off?
Because I need your word that I'm not going to have to look over my shoulder for the rest of my life.
Aren't there oaths hanging around that will cross out anything that I say? Aren't there people who you've sworn oaths with that will still come after you, even if I say I won't come after you?
Zeron swore. You
Yeah.
you don't need to swear to each other an oath of crossblades. He was like,
Fuck you.
and she
Yeah.
doesn't have
Yeah.
to do that. So
Okay, but like if basically what I'm trying to say is like I can say I'm not going to come after you, but that isn't going to stop other people from coming after you.
then I suppose there is no deal.
I'm just trying to make sure that if I promise something, I can actually follow through. I can't stop the whole world.
You can see Eloise come down from the staircase in the center of the atrium. She's headed down and she's had time to change into a very, very tasteful gown.
Did Taylor make that?
He's very good.
He is. He made nice outfits for all of us when we visited. You showed us great hospitality. Was the assassination we stopped just a ruse?
I'm not here to answer questions. If you can't guarantee my safety,
I mean, I'm being honest here. I cannot follow you. I can do my
then
best
you
to
can choose
convince.
between Zeron and Kyoko's life. I'll take one of them. The catch is, if I take Zeron's life, then you can have Kyoko back and you'll never need to see me again. If I take Kyoko's life, all bets are off. Sophia,
Yes.
Where do we go from here?
I need to know that you're Kyoko. You've given me a lot of information. And I think you understand that it's difficult to trust everything that you say. Even in a dream.
What we have is an exclusive. And while my heart belongs to somebody else, I still value your companionship, your friendship. Sometimes I still long for the way that you touched my hair. And there are times where I wish that I could just crawl into bed next to you and fall asleep, spent, the way that I did before. But all of that doesn't replace the fact that I hold you in the highest of esteem, because it's thanks to you that my home managed to be reverted away from a place where the rejects of society rest to the center of madness, perhaps, but also the center of beauty. You gave me the confidence that I needed to go after the one that I loved. And you put a smile on my face when I needed it most. And I would be lying if I didn't say that out on Beltane I wouldn't love to throw fireflies around us once more.
I want to go up and take her face in my hands and kiss her.
Okay.
And then whisper, "Wake up." And then leave the dream. Oh, fuck. That happened so much quicker than I expected.
That's Kyoko.
What?
Patches.
Bro?
From the second floor, you hear someone coughing. Almost wheezing.
I suppose I'll go get Zeron then. Will you let him face you at least? I'm sure that'll settle his noble soul.
Eloise nods. Of course.
I'm going to walk my illusion out and transform my illusion into Zeron. And walk him back, with this time with his sword. But like with enough of a pause
So
for
you're
us.
walking out of the room.
Out of the room. Bit of a pause.
It's just a swinging door. It swings and then it comes back. Yeah, that'd be great. No, of course.
Send him back out.
And what does he say?
Say it in his voice.
Fuck, I was about to try.
I'm sorry.
I have sworn an oath of crossblades against you. Look, I tried.
I love it. I love it so much.
I've sweared an oath of crossed blades against you.
Patches has sent me here in exchange for another's life.
Patches has sent me here in exchange for another's life.
I will die with honor.
I will die with honor.
This is Patches trying to
poopy
be
face.
fucking...
She's like doing her goddamn best. Zeron's just like, my honor.
You still hear coughing and wheezing coming from the second floor.
Can I roll some sort of memory?
Memory check.
Yeah. Or I guess perception awareness.
What do you need why are you trying to roll memory?
I'm trying to figure out if I know someone who would be coughing or wheezing that would be upstairs. Or...
Oh.
I want you to roll me wits, alertness. Your difficulty is going to be 8.
Spend a willpower.
Okay.
Because I don't trust my dice today.
No, they are out of control today.
1, 2 successes.
2 successes?
Mhm.
Who dat?
You remember that A, where knows naming. B, she has referred to the Duchess Eloise.
That's wheezy.
And I
Oh,
think
she's so cool.
we'll end the session here.
Just to clarify, the coughing was coming from a place separate from the pretty Duchess that I was seeing. Great.
Wheezy. 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 Oh
I
my God.
regret to inform 5 of you that you did not win
Oh.
Oh boy.
the bet.
It is
Excuse
kind
me.
of a Pokemon battle, isn't it?
Because nobody died chimerically or real. You subdued
Well, that
people.
that one dude killed himself, but like
But
that's
He killed himself because of my botch.
Or was it because of my botch? Just really
Could have
prolonged
been
my
both of our
botches.
botch. Come
I mean,
on.
you were the gruesome twosome today. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
gruesome twosome.
Actually, it's funny. I've never rolled better in my life, except for that one botch.
oh, it's filthy.
It was very fun. But all my other ones, it was like, why are they all like 7+?
Yeah, I had
don't
2 really
understand.
good initiative rolls, and then it was all downhill. from
Downhill
there.
from
All right.
I
here.
have to check my character sheet because
Wheezy.
I have an idea. I'll shoot you.
it must have something to do with cantrips, right? Oh no, you're not sure. No, you don't think
I
so?
don't think so. I'm rich. I'm retiring.
RPGclinic.com.
Cool.
How long ago did Liz publish her character sheet?
So,
I have an idea, but I want to hear everyone else's.
first I
no.
just want to hear what you guys learned. We're going to start in the middle this time. And while we're going over that, I do actually have the play of the game vote ready.
Oh,
right
already. Let's go for it.
Here.
Oh,
Brom benches the red cap enforcer, Patches is a puppet master,
Yes.
or Sophia dreams of Kyoko, sweaty Kyoko.
sorry.
Nice.
And as you vote for today's play of the game,
I'm starting to learn. I'm still trying to stretch the limits of cantrips, so I'm starting to learn what those limits are. Learning how fucking bad botches are.
hey,
But-
I didn't kill you.
No, you didn't. You did not.
Fuck you, man.
And really continuing to solidify how I feel about everything that's going on. Just
I don't think Patches is I think her capacity to handle like her capacity to deal with this shit is here, and now it's just overflowing everywhere.
yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I learned that despite Claude's warning, I don't know if Brom would consider himself derelict in his duty if he chose to save Kyoko over. It's that classic Matrix Reloaded scene. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just gonna reach inside you and just
yeah, exactly. Oh my god. But yes, that's what I learned. That Brom's sense of honor is, I think, becoming more personal and less abstract.
Elizabeth.
Interesting. Sophia doesn't understand why Claude and Alnek are asking them to come up with what if scenarios. she feels like that's going into things expecting you're going to fail. So she full on has no backup plan right now.
Interesting.
She's just like, no, we will succeed. Like,
Oh, like, we will get
don't
Kyoko,
say
we
what
will
if we have to
destroy
choose
Death
between
Intelligence.
Kyoko and someone else. Like,
Definitely
we're gonna do it.
interesting. Is it Scott?
Hey! Benches. Smash,
Benches.
smash, smash.
You got benched. Woo! Yeah, that's me. That's my name up in lights. Thank you.
It's true.
Thank
My
you all.
sheet isn't as out of date as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Super Smash
Bros.
So,
Coming out soon.
I
Yep.
think it has something to do with excellencies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Specialties. Yeah.
Specialties,
that's
like
what I thought
the
too.
whatever the like little things in bread. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I
you have
thi-
4 dots.
I feel like it was just even because it happened 5 times, but I feel it was like rolling a pool in which you had a specialty. Not even necessarily if it applied, just a pool in
Yeah,
which you had a
yeah.
specialty. So
I
like
think so.
empathy, melee.
It's that or
gunsmith or
not.
whatever.
Did you ever not succeed with one of your specialties today? Or whatever you want to call it, like one of those pools?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I think I did.
Okay, then I would say using a pool that involved a
A specialty.
specialty.
Yeah, that final answer. Rolling a pool that had a specialty. See if it's close enough.
See what Eric has to say.
Trollishly strong.
Correct on a technicality.
Yay! Gwen was the smarty.
You rolled
pants.
your top
skills.
Obviously, 4+.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fair, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be nice.
My guess
Nice.
had to do with specialties as
Yeah.
well. So
Yay!
That's an extra XP.
Nice.
Sweetness.
4
job,
for
everybody.
us and 5 for Scott.
Wow, good job, Skirt.
Find something else next week too.
Hey, guess
I'll be
what
there
I'm
for
buying next week?
Whoop,
Glamour.
What?
What did you learn, John? I mean, you already know everything, but like
I
what
learned
were you
that
surprised-
you guys hold on to your NPCs so tight.
we love our NPCs, man.
Yeah,
It's your own
But sometimes
fault.
I'm just like, maybe I don't want all the NPCs to show up. Maybe I don't want them all there because then I have to come up with things for them to do.
Fair.
But
That's fine.
you're very good at convincing me that like, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, they swore oaths. Yeah, all right, fine. So
You're like, fine, but they're going to throw up the whole trip.
Yeah, well, it's like,
I'll show
Oh,
you,
man.
you fucks.
I just love how I was like burning fucking glamour to be all sneaky, and then like I opened the like little doorway that I had just made, and like 4 people are behind me, and just
You're like,
remind me
I-
of that shot in the Seven Ronin where he's like sneaking, and all the other little apprentice samurai are behind him. He's like, "You guys are like poop on the back of a goldfish."
Oh my god.
Poop on the back of a goldfish.
Yep, because they're all
love it.
trying to sneak behind him.
Yeah, no. It's
So the
horrible.
reason I'm
Stupid.
struggling today was partially that, partially also because like it's so weird. This like I'm the thing that I'm worried about
Excuse me.
is whether or not what I'm tasting in my mouth is like supposed to be there. So I'm not going to get into more than that because I don't want to gross you out.
Thanks.
I'll gross these 3 out later though.
Yeah.
That's
While we're eating.
fine.
It probably is.
And like that's kind of rough. Like I've been in considerable discomfort over the past week. Today has been pretty okay, but like it's distracting.
I
It's
bet.
distracting. But like we all have to push through those sorts of things. So
And we appreciate it, man. I mean, I know if I'm sick, I'm like, I would cancel on you guys in a heartbeat. Sorry.
Damn, son.
I'm kidding. Cold. I am kidding.
it's bits, Aragorn. It's not the actual taste.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried that I'm either tasting like food that was caught in there, or it's the clot that has come loose. One of which would be really bad, and the other one which is like, all right.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I have biscuits.
Biscuits.
Biscuits!
So, please share your photos of biscuits using hashtag ChangelingTS, hashtag BiscuitApocalypse.
No, you're good. Sir.
We
exactly.
will be checking Twitter over the next hour and a half, so see that it gets done. Thank you so much.
I don't know, Kung Fu Fighters. I've had dry socket. It's not anyway.
That also sounds filthy.
Yeah.
Yay! Hi, yeah.
So, here's the thing. I've been streaming on Mondays because
Mondays.
Mondays have gone unoccupied, and so
Mondays.
I kind of feel like maybe I don't want to stream on
Is that,
Mondays
is that
anymore.
a weird? I think I smell it. Something like just like a campfire or a tumbleweed, maybe. I think it might be a sunset actually, or is it gunpowder? Guys, I'm very happy to announce the return of Method Mondays starting tomorrow at a new time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll tweet it out. I'll tweet out a half hour mark or an hour mark or something. Please join my very special guest as we tackle a new thing, Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm really jazzed about. Yeah.
That's special. He doesn't normally even say the name of the game.
I know. No,
He
but
makes
I
you
want
tune
to
in for it.
Yeah,
Makes
and then
you
you
work
turn
for
in and
it.
you're like, oh, this fucking, and you tune out right away.
Buckaroo, Scooby.
Buckaroo!
It's not even Party Hard 2. It's
No,
Like,
although
I am incredibly pissed to be
One
missing
day.
this stream. Why am I at training? Why?
what training?
It's
Oh yeah,
workshop.
sorry, no,
Yeah.
sorry. Ew, training. Ugh.
which training?
Sensitivity training.
Liz got a court order date to be
I was like, Liz, sensitive. You just saw what Sophia was doing.
She was being incredibly sensitive.
Kung Fu Fenris. Yada yada yada. Stabs him behind the arras. Yeah, you're. See, it's Hamlet. It's fine. You got this.
Tuesday, you got to tune into Bean Duck's channel.
If you aren't following Bean Duck yet, you should on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah, guys. Bean Duck on Twitch. Thank you.
Yeah. Go to Bean Duck on Twitch. Follow that. If we hit 50 followers, we'd be super pleased.
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/beanduck. If I could ask Aragwen to please write it in the chat. Much obliged.
Your hair.
I know.
Okay.
I made it go cray.
Wednesday, we should have a shout out.
Thanks, Aragwen.
Thanks, folks.
Yeah.
John, anything from you on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm back to Wednesdays, which means I'm sharing with JT again. We'll see what's happening there.
Sorry.
But
High
he has to
five.
take a
Turn it
hiatus,
off.
I think, from
Right.
streaming anyway.
I heard about that. Yeah.
But I did a bunch of streaming this past week. I mean, like, I fucking destroyed Mario 3.
I bet you did.
So we'll see what's next for me.
was
One
gross,
thing
sorry.
that I can say, though, is that not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. That's What If Wednesday.
The thing that you,
Oh,
the viewers, got us to make. Yeah.
Yes. It's going to be so good.
Hmm.
Yes.
It is in my calendar.
Good. Thursday, I do intend to make my return to the world of streaming.
Oh, shit.
Getting close to the end of Not Tonight, so I'm hoping to wrap that up. There is a little Halloween bonus that they sent a little notification about, so I'll be looking into that and more.
And much more.
Yeah. Friday.
Friday, Lord willing, there will be a Punchy stream. I kind of just realized that this week is when Beanduck moves into our new office space. So barring any catastrophes that I need to deal with, but no, I think we're going to be good. I'm streaming. I'm streaming.
Delegate.
You know,
There's no one
I
to
actually
delegate to,
realized
dear God.
if I'm streaming on Wednesday, that's Halloween.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
It'll
So-
be an early stream.
If I am streaming on Wednesday, it'll be an early stream. But I might just pop in to show you what costume I'm wearing.
Oh my.
Maybe
goodness.
I'll do that.
Spooky clinic.
Remember that if you can successfully guess
we're still
the
down to
My
costume,
Ray and
costume
Val.
or John's costume.
Kate has that up there. Just follow her on Twitter for that. Guys, thank you so much, especially to She Who Knows 10,000 Things for gifting them subs. Dio for dropping birthday bits all onto our business.
Sounds filthy.
Angelwick as well.
It's all
there's,
today.
There's nothing I can do that isn't filthy in here. But frankly, today I want to shout out specifically. Interesting, Aravana.
Made
but
vicinity.
Interesting. I want to shout out specifically my players. Thanks for sticking with me, especially as I'm dealing with this bullshit.
Yep.
Thank you for powering through.
Let's go make some biscuits. Up and to the right, folks. We'll see you next time.
Share your biscuits with us.
Don't touch the hole.
Share your
Don't
biscuits with us.
tongue the hole will be.